Okay.
What happened?
Oh, I went live.
Oh, we're live now.
We're live.
Holy crap! Who's watching? Anybody?
No one.
Yay! Yay! Well, at least it's recording, right?
Hang on. Let me hit record.
Okay, so that way we have it for later on.
Well, actually, I'm not going to hit record because I'm just going to download it off Twitch.
I know they disappear after so long.
Well, no, if I record it straight up, it won't. But I can export this to like YouTube or something.
Cool. All right. Well, we're trying to figure things out, and I gotta find my dice because, like, I don't know why they didn't. I had them in my bag. I know I put them in the bag.
Really? Because you didn't know you do a lot of things. So.
I thought I put them in the bag.
Number of times.
I literally got everything else. Anybody gonna want a druid card? I got a druid card. But for some reason, I didn't grab my dice. So now I got it.
Good job.
I didn't do it.
I knew it. Why? How did I not?
We'll have a target.
Well, since I don't have my dice, I'm going to borrow some dice.
Or
Give me the big thing, right?
these
So,
are
you know, you're allowed to use Pokemon
all
now?
of them.
Are they
These are
females?
D6s.
Are they
Most of
randomized?
them.
I
Any randomized?
I saw the
Yes,
question.
I
I'm like,
can
are you
like
fucking serious?
Here's one.
Oh, that's
Well, yeah, there's also one
that's
there,
similar
but
to us.
they can differentiate, so if I can use those or whatever.
And I might need at least a D6.
I know.
It was
I
carrying
might not
on.
need
I
that.
cried too. I will admit I cried on that.
What are we crying with?
Just when Stanley passed.
Oh, hell yeah.
His brother really wanted to meet him.
This is in dedication to Stanley.
Eat the cookie.
Alright, so guys, we're going to do a quick recap of what happened last time. We all,
I wanted to leave the house, but no one would let me.
we basically murdered a family of werewolves.
Last time on Curses Strahd Sea.
So our crew basically destroyed a set of werewolves. Aside from one that gave us a little extra trouble for some random reason. He was a little bit tougher than all the other ones.
Well,
Yeah,
that's not quite fair. I named the other two weaker.
fair. And that one stayed in wolf form the whole time.
No.
Kicking ass.
No, the one that he got the kill shot on me holding down whistle.
Not all, none of them got to all stay in wolf form. Because
Well,
I did the two, he did the other one.
Yeah, he got him down eventually.
Yeah, the one I was on, you say wolf on whistle down if you better done.
Yeah.
Dear God.
Also, I do love this size comparison.
Just. Also, our resident Dragonborn actually evolved his pet to the size
Oh, the shadow one.
of something way too big to even like fit in the house.
Yeah. Sorry, it's not. It is too big to fit in the house. It's currently sleeping.
Well, technically we're not actually
We are.
anything yet. Well, okay, fine.
Sitting on the sideline.
Summon.
Besides, we're trying to hide, so
I'm trying to find
that's
where
gonna stand out.
start.
Yeah.
Wait, this was
It's
the same
now
thing
huge.
I like
And it's a glowing summoning thing.
Actually, I could work with that. I like that thing.
Because that is Artemis Contrary. He is awesome.
So basically, we killed werewolves. Turns out that they are from a smaller village, a smaller town.
We also proved ourselves against what's his face.
And we proved ourselves against a bronze dragon probably morphed into a person.
I thought it was a blue dragon.
No, he was
He was bronze.
bronze. There are no purple dragons. Stop being weird.
What are you talking about? It was pink.
Oh Jesus. I almost made a pink dragonborn just because.
Shits and giggles.
Yeah. Just giggles. White and red mated made of pink. There it goes, it makes sense. That would be amazing powers, don't you think?
Sure.
Fire and what? What do white ones have?
Ice.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they do have ice breath. I was like, not the other.
White is ice, and then blue is thunder.
Yeah.
Red is fire.
Of course.
There's about like 3 of them that are fire.
Yeah.
Bronze.
Actually, there's more. There's more than
3
three.
or 4.
No, bronze is electricity. It's gold,
Yeah, gold,
red, and one other one that's like another
What
metallic
can you
color.
say? He likes to
Yeah,
charge
yes,
this
white dragons have ice attack unless they're blue eyes. Unless they have blue eyes.
Screw that blue eyes. That specific blue eyes white dragon. And since we destroyed the family,
Truthfully, I'd rather have the woman that the blue eyes was inside of.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If we're all gonna be honest, I'd just rather have the best red eyes. This was prettier.
Nah, I'm sorry, but I'm a huge, big fan of the blue eyes white dragon. I do like red eyes, don't get me wrong.
I mean, I like them both, but red eyes is just prettier.
and we ran into the Dragomir.
More changing.
We found a Dragomir. We found a guy named Dragomir who warned us about the Vistani. About how the Vistani are all liars, thieves.
The idea is, whoa, yay!
Oh, Lord Jesus.
What? Game the scroll.
Yeah, you're a jerk.
Well, what, I'm surprised. I'll be grateful. Well, actually, to be honest, I'm more surprised they gave him something because he was friends with you. We all got there and you scared the crap out of the guy with your dragon.
That's not my fault. That
He still
a
doesn't
fancy
Made
little
it worse
bitch.
than Sir Robin. Like,
I'm tiny, sweet, and innocent.
He just couldn't help himself.
Look at Jesus.
Hey,
That
I
turns weird
think my
fast.
dragon is very
I was
pretty.
like, sweet, maybe, innocent. No.
I'm very innocent.
Don't drop your dragon.
I didn't. It just whacked here. It like skidded. Okay.
As we
Wanted
try
to
to
fly
find,
away.
as we try,
It wants
as
to go eat someone.
I try to find where I left off because I didn't memorize what page it was on.
Good job.
There we go.
We were at the family's house since we pretty much took them out by complications beyond our control.
Murdered
Oopsies.
them.
And while we were walking
Cold
by, we
blood.
heard this one woman coming
It
in.
wasn't cold blood. It was in self-defense.
And we kept hearing this one woman like this out the window.
Not quite, but loud crying.
I mean, to be honest, that's what I think of. Is I hear her crying while she's at the window, and if she sees us, she purposely tries to go a little louder just to get our attention. We're trying to ignore her.
So, we are now
Just open the
taking
door and be
residence.
like,
Hey, we're trying to hide. Can you be quiet, please?
We take residence inside the hut of the murdered family. We look around. We see pictures everywhere. We picture the daughter, and all reminiscent of the fact that this poor lady destroyed her own child,
The fridge is empty.
and apparently
Well,
the
I'm
fridge is
hungry.
empty. I'm assuming that Princess ended up getting the bed, the only
Of
bed
course.
in there.
Of course.
depending on it's exactly. Of course, there is a question. Exactly how long has it been since they even used the house?
I mean, yeah,
They
they-
turned into werewolves. I mean, there's no saying that they might not even have been in that house for months for all we know.
yeah.
I think it'd be nasty, dusty, dirty.
It's still a bed.
Okay.
Better than the floor for her.
Have fun with the bed bugs.
You a legit knife.
She's a tiefling. They're not gonna mess with her.
I have demon blood.
Aside from that, your skin's pretty hard too. They're
Yeah.
like,
It's okay. They like it rough.
oh Jesus. So
Wow. Imagine a demon fused mosquito.
a demon.
Why?
Demon mosquito.
Why do this?
The demon mosquito.
There actually is a creature that looks like a demonic mosquito. The
Mm.
dragon. It's like a dragonoid. It actually is a dragonoid, but it's a mosquito. It's a dragon mosquito basically. It's big enough to wrap your entire face.
That's what she said.
Like it's like thing is about this big.
Big enough to wrap your face. Oh my.
Kind of like,
I think it might be
I gotta
40
think that'd be a pain in the
remember
ass.
that movie? Have you ever seen the movie Caveman?
I think so.
Good job.
So big, she flops a little bit.
Okay, stop.
No. She'd have to have one fucking huge gap there, okay?
But no. So
Meanwhile-
it's basically a dragon mosquito. I'm trying to get to the end of this thing.
Okay. Just time to start the game now.
All right. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to start in.
Is it morning yet?
It is morning. Anyone who wants to poke their head out of the door can.
So I can go outside now, right?
Yes, everyone can go outside. When you go outside, you're going to notice it's very, very bleak and desolate. Just people walking around like just zombies almost. Not really, but I mean, they're just not even just.
I'm just gonna be like walking up, just hi.
No one is replying to you at all. They're just walking on about their day.
You're like a furry child.
Like bleak, mindless drones. All of them. Aside from there is 3 young children. And of course I don't have anything to show for that, but they're basically his size. They're gonna walk up to him, up to you, Snarfer. There's 3 little ones, little children. They stand about your height. Of course they're humanoid. They're human looking. They look like
I haven't noticed them yet, and I got 11 to. I'm gonna like climb up on one of the people that I was trying to talk to that wasn't responding to me. Just like always, like, hey, like just like crawl up on their shoulder. Hey, I'm talking to you.
one of the little kids is like,
What
is that? People to talk to.
Leave on.
and so all 3 of them just.
Yeah, jump down.
All 3 of them are like, "What are you?" And they start like grabbing your hair and
It's
tail
like,
and
I'm a
ears.
snarfer. No.
They're
no,
just
I'm
like
a
all
snarfer.
over you. They're just like all on top of you, just like, "What are you? I've never seen anything like this
I'm
before."
gonna act like I'm gonna cast a spell so that sect where I start to float happens.
It's like, oh, and they kind of back up just a little bit, and they're like, "Magic kitty cat!"
No. I'm a cat in this house.
I lean over to him and I'm like, babe, at least tell me I'm not the only one who's finding this amusing.
Well, just this.
Okay.
But anyways, I may not talk.
They just look at you and they're like, a lot of the adults here don't talk. A lot of them don't do anything.
So y'all just do whatever you want.
I'm thinking to myself that I can make them do something.
No,
Like run away in fear from a giant dragon.
Just some town. Trickle.
Yes.
Um,
Goal accomplished.
as
You want to make people pee themselves?
It's funny.
So as all this is going on, the kids are still like blabbering on like little 5 children. Pencil. Oh,
So
Okay.
where are
I
there
brought a
others
bag.
we could talk to? Are
there's a
there
bag over there too.
Like, are there others we could talk to?
They're like, there's a lady that screams a lot in her house, and we sometimes will go around and like throw rocks at the window, but we're not really strong enough to break the window. We just kind of throw the rocks at it just to try to shut her up.
She's an adult that responds.
It's more like from screaming and crying, like something is scaring her and this, that, and the other.
I'll walk over to where everyone else is at. Hey, they said there's an adult that responds to stuff or reacts at least.
Let's be honest, we knew we were gonna have to go investigate her.
Hey kids, hey, did y'all want to go check it out?
Just a brief minute. I'm gonna ask one of the kids, basically I'm going to kids and be like, where do you buy and sell things at?
The one, and he's like, well, mommy always goes to like the little general store. It's about a couple feet, and he kind of like points in a westerly kind of direction.
What's the name of the store?
Insert name here.
Okay. I will go to insert name store.
Fantasy Costco?
Sure.
No.
Yes!
No.
Fantasy Costco!
No.
It continues.
No.
So there's like a store in town
Well,
that sells
he's
random
never
stuff.
gonna do that, so.
Alright, I'm going to
Not
get rid of
Costco.
I'm going to get rid of the battle axe and
No.
mace.
You're gonna go sell the battle axe and mace? Alright, so you're gonna come up to the guy,
I'll give you a copper piece for it.
he is a real old gentleman, and he looks like he's been around for like way too long, but steadily still he looks human.
Hey, Sonny, we don't get many visitors around here.
I can't do a priest's voice, but there we go. That works for me. He looks at your wares, He kind of like brings out his like spectacles and kind of like Toy Story. Looks at it. Got little magnifying glasses all the way down. It's a very well. You had the one that was really good in good shape, right?
Oh yeah.
It's a very well kept blade there, sir.
Yep. Found it not too long ago. Thought it doesn't really work for me, so I thought I'd get rid of it.
I could probably give you a gold piece for that.
Just one?
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. Come on now, this is Barovia. The only thing we sell expensive here is wine.
Why not just keep it for our barbarian friend?
You can make her pay for it.
I mean, she's not very smart. So she'll probably go for it.
Shine it up a little.
I'm feeling this shade over here and it's getting stabbed. It's not my fault.
I'll get rid of the mace. I'll keep the battle axe. I'll get rid of the mace.
Alright, the mace is gonna be a silver piece.
Alright, I don't even care.
He'll bump it up to 10 silver pieces. Wait, that's a gold. Never mind. 5 silver pieces.
That'll work.
I'm gonna keep
At this
that.
point, I don't even care.
Now you have a good day here, son. If you survive, come back anytime.
Kind of does
What do you mean survive?
some mean ass shit.
Actually, I'll look around the store, see if there's anything possible I can salvage to use.
More perception.
High or low. No, high or low as far as what do I need to get really good.
I usually go high.
Okay.
What are you doing? Not percentage, I said perception.
Oh, I thought you said
Good job.
Dude.
let's see. 20.
20. Alright,
Actually, 21 total, sorry.
21 total. You're actually going to catch heed to a small medallion in the corner, just kind of hanging there. What it looks like to you with your sorcerer bloodline, you feel almost like a connection to it.
I look at it closer.
It's strange, you're feeling energy coming off of it, but it seems like to you, and like, I'll get back to the other magical people, because we got 3 of them already. We got all these magic people. You're gonna feel like the...
4.
Yeah, all 4 of you magical in some way. But no, yeah. So the magic in this, the way that this world feels is so bleak and desolate. That this magical trinket to an untrained eye, no one would know it was a magical trinket.
Should be.
Like its power is almost diminished.
Okay.
I gave up trying to help others. Even
I mean, if you want to, you could ask them how much it is, or
This is a better group.
Sure. How much has this been dying here?
oh, that old thing. I've had it for centuries.
I
could give it to you. In fact, if you would like,
guy who wants to charge them up their ass. Being offered something free.
I'll give it to you for the 5 silver pieces that I gave you for the
Okay,
mace.
whatever.
Okay, you can trade, sure.
I'm
Won't let you do that.
tired of playing nice characters. No, I'm just
Kind of nice.
I'm innocent. It's different.
I examined the medallion to see if there's any intricate detail on it.
So back outside, I'm going to recap what I told him, that to the magical people on the group,
I was, I kind of like walks towards the star too.
you can kind of feel that the air around Barovia in general, like everywhere you look, it's almost like a dark, desolate, evil magic just looms over everything. Like there's not a stitch of like light, shiny happiness anywhere, hardly.
Can I move my camera on top of your computer? here so that I can get a better angle of that.
Sure.
And it's not super zoomy and blurry.
Of course. We are getting.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Watch the can.
The earth shakes.
Yeah, the earth shakes. Thor himself comes down and assaults everyone with his giant hammer. We're having issues with cameras.
Oh god.
Is there still no one watching?
There's like one person maybe. Oh god. Maybe.
I could hold it. I can hold it because I'm
The
not
entire
very-
time.
Yep.
Alright, let me.
Also, just remember, don't lean.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
One
That's gonna
figure.
suck. Just-
You got one.
Okay.
It's
You
like
reach
two
under
plates.
and see if the other one is not fully out.
It's fully out.
I'll put minuscule weight on it. Alright, we're gonna try to zoom in a little bit
Sorry.
and get a better view.
Yes.
Trying to figure out where everybody figures in.
Everyone.
Kaboom. Perfection.
Yeah, now it's not gonna be all blurry and gross.
Man, put your dragon away. No one wants to see that.
Everyone wants to see my dragon.
Stop making people pee themselves. Don't be rude.
Bad Dragonborn. Bad. How is it still doing that? Did you put it on a loop?
Did a playback.
Oh, it did a playback.
Did you do it again or
No,
No.
it did a playback. It played
Oh,
back.
it's because there's like delay between
Oh,
video capture and.
okay. I'm good. Good now. I haven't lost all my mind yet. Alright, so basically what I'm trying to say is that, like, it's hard to find any kind of shadowy, good, shiny good magic anywhere in this town.
There's just an overcast of
Just
bad
the-
feeling.
Yeah, you just you start actually feeling almost depressed. Even Snarfer's not as chipper as he normally is. He's just kind of, I'm happy, but I'm not. Woo, that might work. I think maybe we can sit it on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's perfect.
Yeah, now you don't have to hold and lean and bullshit.
He's
Can we
gonna get tired of holding it. I know he is.
Can we
yeah.
move him back just a hair so we can
Yeah.
see Snarfer in here?
Poor Snarfer.
So anyone who's
Snarfer
Watching.
wanted the kids into the store.
Anyone who and Snarfer's gonna buy the kids some candy.
Aw,
Because
Snarfer's
Snarfer's
so
awesome.
sweet.
I hear their
I
stomachs
wanna.
growling.
No, put it. Look, it's not even on camera. Put it away.
It's about to be.
Anyway, all right. So that's
I
what's
want to
happening.
scare the children
Why must you scare small children? You're very rude.
because they're small children.
Very
All right. So we're going to.
I'll just tell the kids it's okay. He's just a big shiny cup. And fluff ball.
I didn't actually summon it. Jeez, who's want to?
All right. So essentially, the
I rolled a 17 looking around the store.
All right. So as far as you go, you're gonna grab the. Are you gonna go ahead and get? You got the amulet.
Yeah, necklace, whatever.
When you're holding it, you can hear a few some voices, but not unusual.
The voices you already were hearing are just a little bit louder.
Snarfer, you rolled how much?
17 voices you already.
Okay.
Lord Jesus, I wasn't ready.
I'm sorry, I had to check and make sure that the sound was.
Okay.
that I didn't kill the sound.
So Snarfer, you're gonna scan and you're gonna get a tiny glimpse. Thaumaturgy. You're gonna catch a glimpse of a small dagger. It has a little glint of magic to it. Do you ask the guy how much, or are you just investigating?
It's like, it was like I said, so I finally pick it up.
Hey, what's this?
Oh Lord Jesus! Old man comes over. He's like, "Oh, here, little set."
Hi.
What?
Hi, what's this?
He just scratches his head. He's like, "Well,
I'm Snarfer. What's this?
I think the locals call it a dagger.
It's a dagger. It's rumored to have a magical curse on it.
Okay, I know what a dagger is. But it's weird. So it has magic.
Yeah, it's supposed to have.
Magic.
It's supposed to have a curse on it. I'm not sure what kind. Your Snarfer, that dagger's a little bit bigger than that.
It's the Zephyr Blade.
Fine, I'll be using my tail to hold it.
Okay. All right. So, just I'm not sure what it is. I'll give it to you for a gold piece if you really want it.
Here's just some candy for the kids or whatever.
All right. Cool.
So 1 gold piece buying a massive fuck ton of candy.
Yes.
Make those small children happy,
Like that-
especially
you
because
see the old-
a certain
Now-
dragonborn keeps wanting to summon
I
this
want
dragon.
to. I want to make them taste sweeter, so they taste better than
so-
my Eidolon.
I was gonna say, now share with your friends, okay? And can you show us around the town, please?
The kids agree. You see this. You see the old guy like carrying out like a wheelbarrow full of candy and just good. Have at it.
So yeah, okay, my Snarfer died. You wouldn't have honeymead, would you? You bringing out a barrel of candy. Do you have honeymead by the any chance?
My tiefling's gonna sneak her tail in and grab a handful of candy.
A tailful, not a handful. A tailful.
All right, so that happens.
I'll just go.
I'm just gonna go climb up to the top of, or I'm gonna go look around and
When I paid
climb
him,
the tallest building in the town and just look around.
All right, we get a vantage
when I
point.
paid him, I snowed up on my tail. So, it's like, here you go.
Nice.
Good.
He's like, no, Sonny, I don't have any honey meat in this. There's a bar down the way that sells Barovian wine. We don't have mead, but we have the best wine in town.
Honey.
There might be some honey in wine somewhere.
Don't you see? I'm tiny. I'm scaly. I'm furry. I want honey.
What's this?
He like kind of pats you on the head. Okay, there, buddy. I'll see what I can do. There's some honey like treats in there.
Treats. He's a bet.
You can roll.
So yeah, I'm gonna take a look around.
I
No.
dive.
I
will.
You remember that rock? You remember that rock?
have that rock.
You remember
Shut
that
up.
rock? It fell out of your pocket, and you're like, "Oh, my rock!"
How much is this?
Oh no, he completely knows it's his rock. He's like, "Oh my god, my rock!"
I'm gonna
And puts it back in his pocket.
I'm gonna
like-
take a
like,
quick look around.
Sure, why not?
My Snarfer dove into the giant barrel of candy to look
In
around.
your wisdom.
12.
12 total. Yeah, you're gonna notice a little sash or no, a scarf. It's a very fashionable scarf.
Does
Nothing
it match
much-
my dress?
It matches your dress perfectly.
Oh, how much is this?
And he looks over, and I'm actually gonna mean it's one of my characters that rolls, the NPC that rolls. He looks at you up and down, and he's like, I'll let you have it for free.
Oh, thank you.
And he slides a card over with his name and number on it.
My Snarfer's just gonna like pop his head out of the barrel, just his eyes.
I had to pay.
Just like do a little puppy dog face.
Just gonna walk out.
It's like I'm done.
All right. So vantage point, man, you're gonna just see a bunch of old, decrepit buildings. Actually, I want you to roll for perception since you're up there.
Yay.
Try to keep the dice on the table.
24.
24.
Yeah, roll.
Nice.
Rolling that 19.
Nice. All right. So with a roll of 24, you're gonna notice some crazy shit going down. You're actually gonna see in one corner in the westernmost point. Somehow or another, you can see it that far away because you're eagle vision, bitch. And so all of a sudden, you're gonna see like a small glint of a person taking a bite out of another person's neck. That's all you see. And then all of a sudden,
In broad daylight.
and you walk
Shit.
away. It's in a very dark alley. Like you can see glint like the light glinting and then he like sinks back into a building, and the other person just kind of flops on the ground. And then you're gonna see what looks like a small light. The only building with what seems to have a light in it. And you're gonna see an older lady. You're gonna actually be able to see her face, and she looks like she's just crying. She's bawling her eyes out. She's just like, it's just ugly crying. Like she just like got divorced or some shit. Something horrible happened to that poor lady.
Got divorced. She's gonna be happy counting that money.
I mean, just flooding tears. And you're gonna notice something about her door. Because the door is in a straight line of sight to her bedroom door, and it's like barred up. It's completely barred up. Like she's been locked up in that room for quite some time, just crying her eyes out.
So, I want to summon my dragon as high as I possibly can. Wait, no, it's only 250. I'll still scare the shit out of everybody, even with them not being.
The kids are a little too high.
I relayed the
Get
message
scared
to
right
everybody
now.
through the medallion.
Alright, so
coin,
he's
whatever.
talking to the coin. Everybody hears his voice. Hey, there's this lady across the way that's.
And apparently there's another person that just got bit in the neck, and I don't think it's the friendly type of bite
Well,
in the neck.
Yeah, this is.
In broad daylight now?
What was it called? It's not
Barovia?
broad. Yeah, Barovia. This is Barovia.
Yeah, but in broad daylight?
Wait, did you know
Points
about
to the sky.
Barovia?
It's not
Yeah,
bright.
his character knew about Strahd as a the vampire.
I know everything about
Because he
Strahd.
rolled in that 20. He knows like, hey, there's like vampires and werewolves and like scary shit in this place. Where are we going?
This is what's here. I
We're all
know
gonna
what's
die.
here.
We're all gonna die, but we'll go anyway.
No, I'm not thinking that we're gonna die. I
Yeah,
have
you
a
got-
big magical fucking dragon.
Yeah, you got Puff flying around over here.
Is the barrel of candy like on wheels?
Yeah,
It's a barrel.
It's a
I'm
wheelbarrow.
gonna tie it to my little
Elephant.
pygmy elephant, and then have the kids ride as they show up. Does that
Okay.
help?
Well, first we're gonna come out the door.
So I need to roll stats for that thing.
Yeah, we still gotta seriously roll stats.
Why didn't you do that already?
Never got around to it.
Oh, so you're rolling them, not him.
I'm bad. I gotta help. I gotta build it. Yeah, basically.
Like I said, use the Pokemon creature.
Yeah, I was thinking about going through and getting that, but I've been super busy.
Sure.
All right, so where were we? So we're going outside of town. The kids are gonna want to show us around. However, we did get our next bit of news.
Next, we already knew
The old
about it.
lady.
Yeah, we already.
We
Oh,
Oh no, we actually. Plus that woman that was crying in her house. Her bedroom door is barred shut, so I don't know if she's in danger or just protecting herself or something.
Or both.
Yeah, or both. Yeah.
To the old lady's house.
again. This is Barovia.
Probably
so
both.
all right, so we're gonna go save the old lady.
Roof running.
Roof run. You're already there waiting on the group.
Pretty much.
I'm
Oh, that's right. I
pretty
forgot.
much
I forgot I got double movement.
I'm
You're just poof.
telling my
All of a sudden he's
little,
gone.
my
He wasn't there. Remember? He took off to the highest point to get the advantage. We
Yeah.
were still at the store.
Yeah, he's already there waiting on you. All right, guys, come on.
I am
telling
taking my
pygmy elephant,
time
These kids are gonna
leisurely.
show us the way. So he's
So the pygmy elephant with the kids directing the elephant. Somehow, strangely, the elephant understands the kids' language very well.
I'm pretty sure he can understand English.
Oh, he
Talking back, Strahd.
Yeah, he knows a lot of things. It's a little scary, actually. Oh,
For all we know, he could have had a.
It's
a-
That's
why
why
you
you
wanted
wanted me to roll those
It's,
stats.
it could have had
It's
a
pretty relevant.
an
That would've been
NPC
funny, yeah.
type character's brain
Put
put inside
the
this thing
17
wrong.
on.
yeah,
Put the 17 on the street. 14 on.
that'd be funny. All right, so we're walking, and we lead up to the house. The kids are like, "Well, if y'all don't mind, we don't want to go in there screaming and crying all the time. I'm not afraid."
Okay, I'm gonna tell my elephants you're gonna take these kids home and come right back. I'll just take a little bit of candy, put it in a little bag on the side of my elephant, and then it's like, okay. The rest is yours.
I'm gonna take a look around the outside of the house.
Alright, so everybody's gonna see that the house is
I'm gonna take a hand from the candy for myself too.
Look at all the
super
small
serious
children.
guy, and it's just like,
Messed up. I just cast
Oh, actually,
myself
wait,
and tap
hold
on
on.
the woman's window. It was like,
Yeah, talking about me bringing out my dragon and you want to enlarge yourself, Mr. fucking furry lizard thing.
21st night check.
24 sleight of hand.
That.
No one even sees a thing.
Nope.
So like,
And then one of the small children roll a nat 20.
Alright.
Joey doesn't share food.
So we're all sitting there, and you're going to take a case around. Roll. Investigate.
I think I get +1 to it. I get a 6. Come on. You clearly don't want to work tonight.
You got a 6 for investigate.
Yeah.
Oh no, you got an 8 because it's
Is that an 8? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you got
I do, 'cause you
proficiency
got
in
the
it.
proficiency bonus.
Alright, well, it's still an 8. All you're going to really notice is that a lot of the windows have been barred up, and there's a lot of like scratch marks. But it's only like there's like a board missing, with like almost looked like someone like tried to get their hand through the window, and it like kind of pulled back. Like they were being pulled back into the house.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can see into the hole.
Look in the hole.
Yeah.
Super dark. Do you have dark vision?
I do.
Oh, well, you're gonna
I'm
see.
Dragonborn.
Dragonborns don't have dark vision.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
They do.
I definitely have dark vision. I can go around.
I know. I
you do.
definitely do.
Are you sure? They might have. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
I honestly have no idea.
I gotta remember. I gotta look back now. Just to
have
be
the
on the safe
computer
side.
running.
I trust you. Just I feel like they don't for some reason. No, a normal Dragonborn doesn't have dark vision.
It might be because my class then or something, but I totally have dark vision.
You gained it. That's fair. So you're gonna just see a lot of mess. Tables thrown around. Just all kinds of crap everywhere. There's gonna look. There looks like there's vomit dried up on the floor, and then you're gonna see like kind of like a sauntering figure almost in the back, kind of like walking all out of sorts, like bumping into walls and shit.
Is it making any crying noises?
Nope, this one's not making any sound. It's just walking around, thunk, thunk, like it
So
can't see
I'm
almost.
gonna clearly think it's a zombie. I'm gonna go and tell everybody that I found a hole. Someone was clearly trying to get out but couldn't. It looks like a total mess in there. Everything's torn apart, and it looks like there's a zombie in there as well.
Is there a way to get her out without dealing with the zombie?
We burned the zombie. It's not very hard.
It's a zombie.
It's a zombie. We just got done
Look at
fighting werewolves. I think we can handle a zombie.
How big is the hole?
It's
No.
not big enough for you to crawl through.
Yeah, it's not even big enough for you to. It's literally just enough for a hand.
Okay, curiosity.
Mini size.
Yeah, we could reduce. Yeah, we could reduce. So Snarfer, you want to try to go in by yourself and take a look around?
Even Snarfer can handle a zombie one-on-one.
I mean, fireball, boom, done.
Yeah.
Snarfo will cast
How
Mage
big's the
Armor
how big's the
first.
window? The one where she's at.
Her window.
Yep.
You think that you you would probably be able to get in there. But you might have to break the glass to get in.
Is
Man,
it?
how powerful are her vocals? Great day. She's screaming like that and through the glass?
Oh, yeah, she's loud as fuck.
Great
And
day.
maybe she's not human. Again, this is weird. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if Snarfer can handle those zombies, we can go up and see whatever the fuck she is.
Well,
I could also just.
he's the only one that can get in. If we're gonna get
Well,
in,
if
we
we
have to
can break
break
the
it.
window.
I can also just stay shrunk and sneak my way up to her to see how she can check on her before doing anything else.
Her door is barred, though, I thought.
Yeah, her door is barred.
Yeah, I don't think you can go small enough to go through like a keyhole. You're not Ant-Man. And
Well, it depends how
shrink-
many times he can cast it on himself.
Yeah, it's how many times you can cast it to get tiny enough to go through a keyhole.
That's diminuture, I think.
Yeah. You have to be fairy sized.
No, that's smaller than fairy.
Yeah, true.
That's diminuture.
Yeah, you have to be super tiny.
Diminutive.
Is,
That's what
Um,
never
is the
said
door
that
into the building locked?
Specifically say that I can stay shrinked and look around, as in to see what's going on, other than there's one little zombie sitting that you can't see. There could be more.
There's clearly
For all we know, there could be a small hole in her bedroom door that's been scratched open, or
Possible.
where they were trying to break in.
So Snarf's going to do his thing and go on recon. As mini Snarf.
I also cast Mage Armor myself, boosting my.
Alright. And Snarfer's going to go through the hole. Mage armor, and then you did shrink?
Yep.
Reduce. No, reduce. You go down to tiny, right? Because you're already small.
Yep, I'm a small
Yep.
size, so now I'm
So we're going to be tiny. So
pretty
he's
sure
gonna-
if I cast it twice, I could get through a keyhole. As
No.
small as I'm already am.
No. Diminuture is smaller than that.
Yeah.
I think it's like one more step.
Is the front door barred shut too?
Oh yeah, everything's barred up like it almost seems like whoever was inside the house didn't want whatever's in out. Because you're gonna notice, like, if you try the door,
Yeah.
it won't open. I mean, there's always one way to get in a door.
Yep.
We don't have our barbarian, though.
We have Fusler dog over here.
We have stronger than that.
Hey,
As soon as my elf
Let's
gets
be
back,
honest.
he can ram the door.
My Fusro does. It's 4d6s.
yeah, Fusler dog's fucking dope. Sorry. Alright, so we're gonna go, you're gonna do stealth checks to stay hidden, and since you're tiny, you're gonna get advantage.
Yep.
15 on the roll.
I'm gonna, was that with or without advantage?
I said on the roll.
Oh,
That
no,
was
no.
with advantage.
Oh, okay.
My first roll was a 2.
What?
Oh, well.
Good thing I have advantage.
Yeah,
Are you
go
proficient in stealth? Yeah.
No.
What's your dex?
Yeah, dex. My stealth, I get a +1, so it's a 16.
That's fine. That's
Plus some.
that's a
Tiny.
yep.
I don't think I'm gonna be heavy enough to make any boards creak.
No.
No, not at all. You're already light-footed as it is, being small.
It's just taking a really long time to get there.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
roll perception as well.
I will cast that spell you gave me. It gives me a boost in speed.
Oh, there you go.
Like doubles my speed.
Yeah.
I have a movement of like 10.
Yeah, being tiny, you gotta move it to like 10. I think it takes you extra time to get.
No, I gain 30 feet to my walking speed. That's more than double.
Nice.
So I have 11. I have a movement of 11. Children are gone.
Yes, children are gone. All right, so you're skittering through. And roll perception.
I rolled a 19.
All right, so while you're skidding across, you like nearly run into the leg of a zombie, and you're like kind of, and you're moving so fast it doesn't even recognize that you're down there. But that's one that you see, and you can see at the corner of your eye a couple more in the kitchen area.
So
And
that's
with a
four
roll
total.
with a roll of 19, you can actually hear where her cries are coming from. So you're gonna go up there's a flight of stairs to your left, and then there's a flight of stairs to your right. You're gonna take the right one if you want to get closer to her. And then I want you to roll stealth again. Of course, with advantage still.
Using the coin since it's attached.
Yeah.
I was like, let them know so far I've only seen 4 zombies. And where? If I have advantage, 17.
Alright, you're still stealthy.
I rolled a 3 the first time. I roll a 2, and then I roll a 3 the first rolls. I was like, God.
So, you're still stealth. And now you're on the second floor. You're, again, the perception of 19. I'm going to keep rolling it on. You can see and hear pretty much everything that's going on. Upstairs, the staircase that you noticed that you didn't take, you can see across. This house is huge. It's not really a mansion, but it's big enough to house like 3 separate families comfortably. So the second staircase leads to almost like a separate room, a separate set of rooms, and you can see through the doorway. And there's 3 more zombies, just kind of fiddling around over there on the other side of the left staircase. Up on top where you are, you're going to hear her crying from the door. And you're gonna see 3 zombies actively trying to get into the door.
Blow them up.
Fuck 'em up. And actually, I need another zombie. I didn't bring my. Well, I do have my bag of minis with my other zombie in them, but I don't feel like getting up.
Do I notice any open doors
Around. You're gonna notice a small hole in a wall where it almost looked like something had tried to run at the door, but fell and slipped and put his head through a wall, and it's just big enough for you to fit through.
I can understand maybe getting your foot stuck, but your head.
Like someone tripping and sliding in.
What, you never watched Tom and Jerry?
I know, right?
But these are zombies. Zombies don't do that.
Who knew? Maybe it wasn't the zombie that put the hole in the wall. You know what? I'm just gonna use my name.
I was saying, are there any open rooms near
Oh.
where the zombies are? Away from the lady.
Oh, away from the door. There's no other zombies else in any of the other rooms.
Are there any open rooms near? In general.
No, I mean they're not opened to the doors opened or nothing. No.
Okay. I'm going to. Is there a room within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
I'm going to use my minor illusion to throw a voice into that room to try to draw them away.
Okay. I'm actually gonna roll for the zombies. That one.
And I can make it as loud as I want. I'm gonna have it really draw them.
So one of them fails a save. Because it's a save, it can make a wisdom check to. What is it? Wisdom DC? No. DC 13 or DC, whatever your DC is.
Creature uses an action to examine the sound or image. Creature can determine it an illusion or successful. They have to.
Oh, they actually
They'll
have.
be drawn straight.
They have to be drawn first.
It's not until they get in there can they wait.
So they're gonna.
Now are zombies smart enough to do that?
Nope.
Anyways.
Nope. They're right on that door now, and they're starting to beat on it.
Okay.
Straight up, just there is no axe on this one, guys. Just ignore the axe. I ran out of zombies, so I ignored the axe. Source.
There's no one watching.
Now there will be.
Alright. Well, he's relaying all this stuff to us, and since he's got a good distraction, I'm going to climb up to the window.
Yeah.
I'm going to climb up to the window where she's at, and make sure and try to get her attention quietly by tapping the glass and going.
Alright, I'm gonna have to roll for her to make sure she even notices you.
I figure she's like,
hysterics.
yeah.
Oh yes, minor illusion is a cantrip, by the way.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, look at what I found.
Good job.
I put it in the other bag.
Good job.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Alright, I found my dice, so I'm happy now. I need my 20s though. Found a 20. That's a 20. That's a 12. Lord Christ Almighty.
It's not my turn. I can't do anything. I'm petting a pussy. Leave me alone.
Play with your pussy some other time.
Bruh. There might be children on.
There's still no one.
All I got is a skeleton with a shield. What the hell?
Well, if there are adults on this side, they're going to have to expect some language at some point.
Those zombies are good. The good bag.
Oh, good.
Well, they're skeletons. You can always use those.
Yeah.
I don't think there's actual
But it's
zombies in
just
but
not the
those,
same.
unless you bought some.
Those are the only zombies I bought. Those two right there.
So the only thing we have is skeletons.
Alright. Looks like the only thing I got is this dude right here, and that's fine. Got a shield on him, but it don't really matter. Could have just kept dealing with the axe.
It's better than the guy that's going. That's what he's doing.
Put that one up. Yeah, because I kind of need him further.
Yeah, but I got
You
stuff.
should steal her.
No. No steal.
But,
Thank you. She's got a little piece of
Oh.
pink eye, so.
Oh,
did you tell him about the other kid I was playing in the building?
oh, the guitar kid.
Yeah.
You called me about that, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right there. I forgot all about that.
Good job.
Spleen. Alright, so they're beating on the door, and you actually see one like starting to claw, and like the door is falling apart, kind of as he's going at it.
Ooh, spider.
I'm gonna go.
You're gonna go in with her, or just
I'm gonna go to the hole. I'm not gonna just run directly in there.
alright? You're gonna look into the hole.
I kind of like.
Boop, boop, boop.
Zombie mouse.
That would be interesting, but no. When you go in there, all you see is her like huddling in a corner, holding a doll, and like crying hysterically. And you see him at the window, like
Yeah, trying
trying to get her attention.
But just tapping on the door. Or tapping on the
I'm
door.
gonna-
quietly.
creepy you look?
I'm gonna say something. Hey, I see you. I'm in a hole.
Good, try to get the window open.
It's barred.
Yeah, the window's barred shut too.
Oh, I didn't know if it was one of those where she can like remove the latch and then open it. Oh, just part
It's barred up.
like crisscross, or so there's no way she can get out.
No, she can't get out either.
No,
Well,
she
look-
can. She can get out.
I mean, you can like break the window and like kind of pull. Like, it's not like bars. It's like got like a little. It's almost like a latch, but like the latch looks like it's been like sealed shut, kind of thing, where she can't unlock it.
Is the bars that are blocking the window? Are they wide enough that my size could get through there?
To the window.
Get through the bars to the window.
Oh yeah, you could get to the window and try to unlatch it yourself,
That'd work.
or like
If
cast
it
a
really
mini
can't
fireball at
fit,
it.
Make her small enough to fit. Then we go through, and then just grab us and pull us out.
But she's so you have that's very pretty hard to do.
I mean, he is a cute, fluffy kitten. So
Although you could just cast a spell on her anyways, and then make her small enough to where you can even carry her.
I was just talking about eventually, not just and go. No. I'm going to cast my minor illusion spell again on the doll. It's like, ma'am, we're here to help you. We're going to get you out. My friend is at the window. I'm about to come in. Is that okay?
You should have acted like the doll. Then she would have listened to it more.
I'm a cutesy little voice. I'm pretty...
No, because you're calling her ma'am instead of you calling her by her name, which is if it was a doll.
Yes, and I have manners, so...
The doll would
You don't
be
know
her
her
friend.
name. Jeez.
Wow.
Then
All
just
right, so she
exit
rolled a
the
3
whole
on trying to hold. She looks at the doll and like kind
Get
of
scared?
She kind of freaks out a little bit.
Yes.
She like stands up, and it looks like she hasn't stood up in like forever because she like kind of wobbles, drops the doll on the ground, and looks around frantically and sees you and like.
Would she see him first? I'm tiny. He's at the window doing this.
Yeah, she sees you, and like
And I'm like,
she just like passes out. She just.
Hey, she's finally getting some sleep.
That's a good way to look at it. What is up with what is up with this team and making people pass out?
It's fun.
I didn't do it.
and for once he didn't do it.
Okay, I'm gonna shrink the lady down and try to get through to the window. Take us out.
So regardless, I might have to break the glass to get her out, to get that out.
I mean, it'd be
No.
the easiest way, honestly. Unless he can find a way to unlatch it from the inside.
I'd say try to unlatch it.
Oh wait, how many times can you cast the small spell?
I have a total of 3. I used it once on myself. I have to use it twice on her.
Okay, because I was thinking that maybe you could grow, unlock it, and you guys can work off the bars.
If anything, I'll use a fireball at the glass to, and I'm
Well,
tiny, so it's not
the
gonna-
glass isn't the thing, and I'm talking about getting her out the window.
Yeah, and it would be easier with her shrunk down. It'll be easier to carry her.
Meow did
For everyone
make her
else.
pass out and avoided zombies. So that's fun.
You avoided XP, but I'm not able to fight them right now, so that's...
In truth, the way whatever way the
DM.
DM wants to go about it, we could still end up getting XP for ingenuity.
Okay.
True.
Which, video games, a lot of times, you do something out of the way, you don't actually go, you sometimes get rewarded experience points.
Not really. Not
MMOs.
most. There's very few. No, there's very few MMOs that you have to complete parts of the
I'm not
quest.
talking about MMOs, I'm talking about non-MMOs video games.
Yeah, I would figure, because the ones that do it better.
I don't do MMOs.
Like Skyrim, you do things, you get experience.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's...
You can get experience for walking sneakily through the woods.
Of course, in most of those games, it's more experience towards that skill than overall.
But this is D&D.
You don't level up to get stats like that.
That'd be awesome if you did.
That I could try to do with my game.
Let's see.
I really need to go buy Walmart and get super glue on the way home. So I
I'm
can
gonna
fix these.
walk over and
So this is why
Try
my
to-
names are going to be harder.
I'm gonna drag the doll over to the lady who's been passed out right next to her, and kind of like tuck it into her clothing or something.
Okay,
Using shrink, everything that's on her also shrinks.
fair.
She seemed to be very attached to the doll.
Chris,
Aren't you
I
sweet?
can see her do it. See him doing this.
Not even thinking, just boop, it fits! Yay!
Pretty much.
Truthfully, being that she's an old lady and she looks like she was in a respectable lady, she's most likely one of those that wore the dresses that came up all the way around the necks. And
Yeah.
there's not going to be cleavage to tuck it into.
It'd still
If
be
anything,
very-
I'd be tucking it into the ruffles of the dress from the damn 20 layers that they got.
But then it just fall out.
She's laying down. I don't think it's gonna fall out.
Well, yeah, but if she gets up.
Later.
She has one of those little garter belt thingies that you wear during weddings. Gunk.
I'm going
I
to
don't care. It's not gonna give a shit.
use the double shrink on the lady.
Double shrink on lady.
Hey, look, there's one your size now.
It's actually smaller than them right now. Well, no, it's
No.
equal size now. Because she's medium humanoid,
She might be slightly shorter than me.
slightly.
But
And
you're
I'm
small.
going to, since
Yes,
I'm,
but I'm
pretty
normally
much getting the idea he's going to
3,
do what I
2.
think
If
he's
I
going to do.
cast
I'm
large
gonna
on
move
myself, I would
out of the way
be
of the
6'4".
window.
Her average size
You're
is
gonna do
probably
what?
5
I'm going
feet.
to move out
so
of
she'll
the
be
range of
shorter
the
than me.
blast window shrapnel.
Oh, yeah. You're going to kind of stand on the outside
I'm
Pretty much.
confused
for a little
with
bit,
that
kind of
works.
hang on the side.
Yeah, just be like,
Because you're smaller
Spider-Man
than her,
style.
so if you go down one, and you go down her one, she's still taller than you.
I went down one twice on her. So she is small size.
She's fourth
Or
of
you
her
go down
size,
one,
so.
you
Yeah, but a half of 3 is.
I'm just saying,
Bigger than
because
a
I'm
fourth.
small, if I cast enlarge to become medium, which she's normally a medium creature, I would be taller
Yeah,
than
you
her. So when she's
So
going,
it's still-
I'd be taller than her in this state.
Yeah.
alright, well.
I'm actually going to be using my tail to hold her, because that's going to be
It's your
strongest appendage. Essentially holding her, trying to cradle her head. Essentially kind of like holding her over my back.
I got it. No, we're not killing the lady.
I'm going to tie my rope.
Yet.
Oh, this is unique.
How
Avoiding
tall,
zombies.
actually, how tall is this building? Where I'm at?
It's a pretty. It's 2 stories at least.
Okay, so I wouldn't take much damage. I wouldn't take any damage.
Well, with your feet, I don't think you take any damage at all
Oh, yeah, that's
from a
right.
fall at this height.
Oh, no, that's right. I forgot about that.
You need to fall like a shit ton to take damage. Did you know how to roll out?
I'll be tying my rope. Well, I'm going to be trying to toss my rope up to one of the bars to try to loop it so I can.
Kind of like shimmy down.
Yeah. I rolled an 11.
A pretty mundane task. It's easily done. Just gonna.
I have a +2 with athletics.
Ha ha ha!
And
What's your strength?
my strength is 10.
Oh, never mind that.
Yeah,
That's why I
that's
have a +2. Because
proficient.
no, I have advantage if I'm using my tail, but I'm using that to hold on to her. And so I'm going to
All right, so you're at the ledge of the.
throwing the rope over, so I'm tying one end and like using the other side to.
Pulley system.
Gotcha. You're gonna try to see about unlatching that doochika.
I'll have to roll to. I only made a roll to get the rope up there. Now I have to roll to do the climbing. 13 to climb.
Yeah, you're getting there pretty easy.
Slow, but that's gonna take for somebody else want to do something. It's gonna take a
Yeah,
moment.
Princess, do you want to do anything?
I can help.
Besides playing with your pussy.
I can help.
Well, right now, all you know is there's a shit ton of. There's like a good number of zombies inside the building. Lady's stuck in, but you know that they're these two are like
Yeah, they're
actively
working on
working on getting her out.
it. We're not really needed.
Y'all are lucky my barbarian's not here.
What?
She would just bust the door down.
Well, then I would be used because we're doing it the sneaky way and the clever way, whereas I'm the brute force way.
Nobody's-
It's like everybody's just like, we'll let them two do.
Technically,
do it.
nobody's told you not to do that. We've just
Yeah.
said what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I might as well let you guys try to do something before I go and destroy everything.
Yeah. Blows door down, kills a couple zombies in the background.
I'm
Barbarian
very
rushes
tiny,
in.
Fusra would kill me.
Barbarian rushes in like double.
I mean, all we're
Double
doing, all we're doing
clotheslines.
is trying to make sure the woman's safe before
We can still
slaughter
take
is
out
in.
the
Yeah, exactly.
zombies. We'll just get the woman out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
eliminate collateral damage.
Well, you could tell us that she's clear out, so we could clear the entire place out to look for stuff.
Yeah.
As soon as you see us coming down,
Well,
she'll be.
first off, he's
Well,
like
we might
that.
be, you know,
Yeah,
around.
but remember, he's got the pendant, so he's relaying everything he's seeing to us.
But he's not. He didn't tell us that he was out yet.
That's because he's not.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
no,
so
yeah.
The only thing I would have relayed is I'm currently trying.
Yeah.
I'm climbing up to the.
The only thing that
window.
I knew is that you're up there and that he's somewhere inside. And
Yeah,
he
no
now
one's
has
been
her.
actually.
Well, I
Yeah.
communicated that I'm looking at a lady in a hole. So you
Yeah,
didn't
that's
know
the
that much.
last one
Yeah.
we know.
Oh, okay.
We don't know that you have her or that you're ready to leave
Or
or,
that you
trying to
scared
get
the hell out of
out.
her when she passed out
Yeah,
and
my
probably died from a heart attack. But you know,
blood. You would have noticed that the woman's not screaming and carrying on anymore. It's really loud.
yeah.
That's true. You would have like.
So on that note, I'm gonna ask when it's clear that there's no more noise. I'm gonna ask what happened to the screaming lady. If you calmed her down.
What happened to the lady?
I tried talking to the lady through this doll that she was holding by using my spell, and then she stood up really fast and fell down. I don't think she had been standing for a while. She kind of lost use of legs. I am now trying to carry her up to the window after shrinking her down.
So you almost got her out.
Just about. It's taking a moment now. Oh, they're probably there by now.
Yeah, you could try to attempt to.
Okay.
First, I'm doing this like first you take my kill, now you're taking my fainting person. How dare you?
It's like, first you take my kill, now you're gonna take my lady, my rescue. I don't like you anymore, Snarfer. No more riding my bag.
No,
Hey,
no, that's
hey.
not what
It's
I'm
okay,
not talking about.
Snarfer. You can ride on my panther if she lets you.
Yeah.
I can talk to animals.
Also, another reason why I
was
haven't
gonna
gone
go
in
elephant
is
now.
because
You're right.
I go in, I'm summoning this, and I'm
Elephant's probably
freaking
back by now.
everybody out, and I'm blowing that house down or burning it down
The elephant's probably back by now.
because
Yeah, it's just chilling
this
there
is a
looking
huge
up.
creature. So a house.
I want to say for just that, my elephant goes and like sits next to your panther.
Just kind of.
Just kind of just goes over and just kind of sits down
Just
there.
the
Flops
panther
his loud
lick
ass.
its lips and be like meat.
Hello, dinner.
It's like
No,
his
no, no.
schnoz comes out and
Yeah, I
taps
was
you on
like,
the
no,
forehead.
no. That's when it just kind of like lays its nose over shoulder like that.
Does some kind of Bagheera shit and be like, even though that's like physically impossible, but it does
Yeah.
it anyway. From the Jungle Book. Ow! There's no pogo thumbs.
I blow
actually
the
more
house
like-
down.
What? There were zombies in it.
I mean, I don't want to destroy this person's house.
Well, I mean, if I go to attack it, it's
I
going,
know,
it's
I
going
know.
away. It's going.
There's not much left anyway as it is. There's zombies like roaming the halls. There was people there.
Well, I
there are
rolled a
zombies
4.
now.
I'm not getting that thing open. It not want to open.
So you would probably be the one with first response to this.
Yeah. At least having problems opening it, and I'm like,
Is it latched where it's like in the middle of the window? So I had to climb up to it.
Yeah,
So it's like, okay, and then she's down laying on the windowsill.
like sitting there, your proper body up against the window, and you can use your legs trying to.
Are you past the bars?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just go up there and try to work the bars off.
The bars are inside the house.
I mean, work the window open.
What you got? What you got, assassin? Ninja boy. What's your ideas? Are you wearing the necklace by any chance? Or you just kind of like put it in your bag that you bought earlier, that you got earlier, the little magic necklace.
good question.
Just an odd question. Like
You
roll,
don't really.
kind of roll and see. Well, not maybe not roll, but like a percentile of
Mhm.
what's the chances of you like actually just putting it on just for the hell of it. I say a high
You just bought a
percentile.
new thing. Of course, you're gonna put it on.
62.
62%. You're donning it. Poof. All of a sudden, you're gonna It's gonna wash over you with really like.
Wouldn't he have done that before?
No. That's well. To be honest, we're kind of covering this part because whether I had it on or not.
So what's gonna happen while you're wearing that is your intelligence score is gonna go by 2.
Oh, cool.
If you were to take it off now, it'll go back down.
Yeah.
But your intelligence score, it goes up 1 bracket.
Oh, whoops.
You'll now have a +2 modifier.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna start hearing a female voice in your head.
Okay. I listened to the.
Hi, honey. How you doing?
It's
Creepy.
Oh, a country woman. I'm a country woman.
it's the voice of the Herald of Lathander.
Who?
Well, I do declare.
Oh, I hate you right now.
Dice camera action. Evelyn.
I hate you.
No
right
idea.
now. Just trust me.
She's the paladin, and she's like this Southern belle, like I do declare kind of thing.
Basically, think
High pitched.
Think high-pitched version of Paula Dean.
Whoever that is.
All right, Pokemon.
Okay.
You remember Jezebel, the one that was trying to marry James?
Oh yeah.
That chick. That chick.
That's actually more accurate.
That's her, Jezebel, the one that looked like Jesse.
Jezebel.
Yeah, that one.
I'm Jezebel.
Man, he does attract the dominant girls.
I know,
There's
right?
something
She
about
was
that.
That's 'cause he's a
too
bitch.
dominant.
That's
though.
because he's a bitch.
She was too dominant.
But he's so good.
He's
Pokemon, though.
he's a much better trainer than anybody else on the show,
Yes.
but he is still a bitch. His balls are in her pocket.
Hey, boss, you mind handing me a drink? It's over there. I'm a little bit kind of stuck back here.
Sorry.
Go ahead and give me both of them. That way you don't have to get back up again.
Well, I gotta fill them up wherever top down.
Oh,
There's cookies.
I don't like sugar cookies.
How do you not like sugar cookies?
They're like the one of the cookies that I really just don't.
You are blasphemy. I want like 4 of them.
Thank you.
Look at that. Boom, perfect. Thank you, sir.
Some of the cookies, yes.
Okay, so I'm hearing a voice in my head.
She's gonna tell. She's actually
She's gonna irritate the shit out of
yeah,
you.
she's gonna probably irritate the hell out of you. This lady, you
Oh, don't worry, that's gonna come off eventually.
it's like fuck this.
Done with you.
No, she's not gonna annoy you too bad. But she's gonna tell you she's the.
Snarfer's gonna have fun if he gets such an item.
I'm
I'm just gonna sit there and have a conversation. I'm just gonna be going with it.
Oh, wait a minute. Voice in my head, I have the medallion on. They're all hearing it.
No, you have to activate that. That's a purposeful thing. It's not because otherwise we'd be hearing each other's thoughts.
Yeah, you have to activate it if you want.
And it
Very
doesn't do
specific.
telepathy. It's a walkie-talkie.
It's
style.
basically it's basically a magic walkie-talkie.
Oh,
Magic
fair enough.
So
walkie-talkie.
we don't hear voices in your head
Correct. Oh, that's better.
unless somebody like cast a into your mind spell. That's the only way we'd hear it.
She's going.
Bless you.
She's going to tell you that she's a demigoddess that was trapped in a goddess trapped inside the
No.
necklace
Please.
No.
by her brother. Her brother's a war god.
Kind of possessive, ain't he? Didn't want anyone else to have her.
Basically, she was trying to stop him from causing a great war thousands of years ago. And so he basically got a bunch of ancient druids and such to lock her into a necklace. And there I am, stuck here.
Okay,
Well, I do declare.
I do declare that. I won't say
No, I actually stopped watching that show because there was a point where I couldn't take her voice anymore. I mean, her normal voice, and she's like beautiful as all get and some sexy voice. But once she gets in that frame of mind with her Evelyn character, holy crap, you want to punch her in the face.
It's like
Tell
I
me I'm
love
wrong.
you, but no.
Every time I hear the name Lathander, I want to punch somebody.
It's like-
Whoever that is.
Lathander is one of the gods of light in one of the realms in D&D.
Why does that make you want to punch them?
Because of the voice of his
Because
herald.
hearing Evelyn's voice saying,
Someone
The
says
last
left-hander is
left-hander
automatically
compels
reminded
you.
of her.
Okay. So, what you're saying is you constantly want us to say left-hander.
That's what I heard.
I will screenshot and kill things. I'll stop rolling dice and I'll be like, oh, okay, this dude just hits you every time.
So rude.
That makes you a bad DM.
I know.
Don't do that. Don't let your players annoying you determine whether you killed them.
I've done that. Done that to Tommy's
I understand that with an actual annoying person.
Like the fucking half-orc little twit.
I didn't find him as annoying as you guys did. I just thought he was dumb.
What?
What in the hell
Different
is that?
game.
Yeah, different game. Oh, these? These are one of the only things Mexicans have ever made that is good.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck they are.
They're coconut marshmallow graham cracker things. And
No, they're not like a graham cracker. It's like a raspberry cracker.
Oh,
Alright.
sorry.
They're kind of nasty.
I love these things. You just don't like coconut.
Coconut is nasty.
Alright, to give you an idea, I'm going to play part of episode 1.
Welcome to the first episode of Dice Camera Action.
That girl right
Curse of
there.
Strahd Adventure. I am your dungeon master,
The
Chris
redhead?
Perkins.
It's happening!
With me, Dr. Robinson.
Hello!
Oh, wait, actually.
You can't really have too much copyright
And
stuff
Nathan
on the
Smith.
stream, though.
Hello.
Just
Saying.
All right.
Sorry.
It's on YouTube.
yeah.
So
Actually, they
you
were from
guys
Twitch.
got your characters all whipped up. You're going to start this adventure all around a campfire. How does that sound? All right. Okay. So your characters all know each other, and they've known each other for a few adventures now. For those who are watching in the audience,
Only
your
drawback
characters
is-
are third level. So they're not quite as fragile. Have left the comforts of the town, Misty Forest, continue on your adventure. And as you're all gathered around the campfire,
I think well, get her closer to the episode 2 or 3, and then you'll start hearing her
Yeah, that's true.
always in her voice.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
So, are we gonna need these stats again?
Hold on.
Hi, Dancing Mind Player.
Well,
Sorry.
I mean, I got him down. Well, I haven't written yours down yet, but
So previously,
So cute.
we were gonna try to get her voice to play, but it's annoying as hell if you can't get it now. Time we want to hear it, and she's not talking.
let's
This just doesn't seem important enough to me.
Waffle Crew is now.
Yeah. We can do this during
What you
break.
guys are called.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just keep it paused or whatever. And
Yeah, alright, fair enough.
okie dokie. So, they're trying desperately to get this lock open. And she's telling you your whole story. You have an intelligent boost.
Yeah.
Hey, you should be smart enough to figure something out now.
Just tell me when you want me to destroy things.
Since I'm not around the dragon.
Please tell me you said that in character.
I don't know about it.
No, that's
so
fair
I
enough.
can't say it.
All I was saying is,
I mean, unless she's like, oh my god, I'm smarter now. I mean, unless your character says something like
Like,
that,
all of
I'm
a
not
sudden you
gonna-
know what pi equals for some reason.
yep, that's just pastry.
All of a sudden you're just in there.
Yes, that is the only thing it equals.
Oh my god. It's like, what?
Well, no, 3.14 reverse is pi, so there you go. It does equal a delicious pastry.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I never really thought about it that way.
What?
3.1.
5, if you write
Four.
it backwards, if you write the 4.4, if you write the 4 the way the fancy 4, and not the upside down H, it looks like a P going that way.
Actually,
And then the
no, it
3
looks like
an
it's
E.
a fucking diagonal, and also a 5 doesn't look like an E. I don't know.
3.
Oh. Okay.
I'm right.
that's-
She's right. Get over it.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter
We're
at
trying to
all.
get an old woman out of her house.
Alright.
No,
so
we're
roll.
clearly trying to eat her pie.
Roll one.
Just
Yes,
go
for some
intelligence
reason
check.
she's hiding from zombies, yet she still had time to bake a hot apple pie and leave it on the kitchen
No.
windowsill.
Oh, that sounds
No,
really
she
good
did
right
not.
now, actually.
She did not bake anything.
Well, that was very that was
She has
very
an easy
unfriendly
bake oven in her
Right.
bedroom.
No.
I'm sorry. 21.
21. So as an intelligence check of that, you might have a inkling to think about maybe using one of your daggers to, like, etch the glass out without, like,
You might have
completely
an
breaking.
inkling.
It's like, maybe I could just do that and, like, maybe push it or pull it to where it's not like a big
Sure.
or a mini bang.
Sure.
Okay, you gotta roll one. Roll one.
Roll one.
Yes.
I stab the glass and shark breaks the
You're now missing an eye. Good job.
18. Nice.
21.
Alright, so
Cool.
on that, you whip out your dagger.
Oh, actually, if you want, unless you want me to add sleight of hand to it, then 23.
So you're gonna whip out your dagger.
The Zephyr blade.
Do you want to stick it in her pie?
And you're gonna etch it out just ever so slightly, like a nice.
Or should I
Just-
say,
I
do
want
you want?
pie.
Do you want?
Just to say, she might not have been able to shave for a while.
Do you want to carve out a piece of that pie?
And you literally like make it round.
People who I want to
So you make the big circle, and you kind of like,
try.
and you
Just to say,
basically,
she might not have been able to shave for a while.
and you
It's hairy
basically,
pie.
you're basically like, all right,
You've
Snarfer, watch
eaten my
out.
hair
There you
pie.
And so you're gonna basically tell Snarfer is like, hey, I think I might have figured out an idea.
Alright, I'm gonna try to cut the glass. Be careful.
So now you have to roll it. Do it.
I'll
you
hop
did.
down and
Okay.
like cover the
her up.
lady.
All right. So, and it just like very faint.
That was anticlimactic.
This is kind of like
Actually,
Such a big word.
wait. For the sake of stupidity, please roll percentiles to see if it actually has a chance to hit either one of them.
Upside the head because they're not paying attention.
It's inside, and it wouldn't hurt my head. I'm a dragonborn.
He popped it out and
You
it
popped
fell
it out and it fell to the ground
on the outside of the house.
on the
Depending
outside of the house.
Depending on how close you are standing to the house.
So how close are you to
I'm just like, okay,
You look at the
so
front door.
here's the door.
Okay, so he's pretty much watching me. So,
Yeah, it didn't hit nobody.
oh, alright, either way, 42.
He did walk away from the house to tell us what was going on about the hole that he found and seeing a zombie.
That was
I
around
was
the
not
house.
directed to help, so
And that was
Princess
before.
does not help.
You're just sitting there chilling, like.
Eating that candy that she grabbed.
You're petting
Yeah.
your pussy.
Petting the panther. Hum nom nom nom.
Yeah.
Hum nom nom nom. Hum nom
She
nom
feels
nom.
an elephant.
Hum,
And
nom,
she's
nom.
petting the panther and she just feels on the elephant trunk because it's
Oh!
the hell?
See her freaking out about touching leathery skin. Oh!
A big, fat, leathery
It's like,
thing.
I'm using like my nails, which are long, to like scritch my panther's fur and like comb her out a little bit.
Murph. Alright.
And the elephant's like,
The
that's
elephant
the
wants to
elephant.
stick its trunk somewhere.
Alright, so you.
It had to learn to like pain or it would have suffered too much.
So it's a masochist. Pygmy elephant.
That's too weird.
Way too weird. Oh my
think-
god.
Makes it perfect for a battle steed.
Makes sense, I guess.
No, it doesn't. Because if it likes pain, it wants the pain. It's gonna be like, hit me.
Which means that we're okay with charging into things.
Fair.
Can't argue that.
Big-
But instead of like getting you to the thing, it's just gonna get there and it's gonna be like, hit me.
But that means it won't let it snarf her.
Okay.
I got you, Snarf. Oh!
Not only that, but
Do it
it won't
again.
stop at the. It'll keep going through impact. You're like, I want to do it again. I want to do it again. I want to do it again.
Roll out.
Let's do this.
Roll out.
It's a Dawn fan.
That's
Basically.
give it roll out.
You do know that
you
there
could-
is
there-
a Pokemon D&D type thing where you could maybe take the stats of a
Yeah, I
Dom
was thinking
fan
about-
and put it.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that. So the hole is just big enough for you two to fit
It's
through.
just big enough.
I'll take the lady up on the back. I can use the rope to tie down. It's like,
He made sure he put the hole like above where you can actually stand on the ledge to kind of jump out. We got like Spider-Man with midget snarf.
Oh, I thought I said it was going to climb down. I was just like, okay, climb down. Have fun. See how far you can go.
Seeing as his
Get on top of his
50-foot
head.
rope got shrank,
To 12 inches.
basically.
That's unfortunate.
Actually, wait, 50-foot rope. He shrunk down once, so
He only shrunk down once.
25.
So-
He actually he could do it.
Yeah, he could do it on his own if he wanted to.
Okay, I jump.
yeah, but I'm carrying a lady. I don't think this.
Climb
I'm
on
not going to
top
be
of him.
thinking about that.
Yeah. Don't be a douche. Hold the
Crawl up
lady.
onto your shoulder.
be a douche.
holding the lady. Okay, we can do this now.
Alright, so you descend from the wall,
I'm just kidding.
ninja style. Naruto style, just
No. My arms aren't back far
Believe
enough.
just like
No. Like I said, my arms aren't back enough.
what's running. They do like that when they're sliding down. They hold the one wall with their hand.
And they said, oh, fuck.
I'll whistle for my elephant.
He comes
Where's the-
sauntering over and
Where's the mosquito?
is like using his nose to sniff you out because he can't really see you too well because you're so small.
Getting down.
World.
First, I'm going to cancel the shrink on myself only first. Holding the lady, I'm going to set her down on top of my elephant and then undo it.
Okay. She's back to normal. She's still
Does
passed
she
out.
fall over the elephant?
Nah, she's sitting there pretty
I
good.
made it sure she was laying across its back, down its back. 'Cause
Yeah, she's gonna kind of stay there.
Oh, she's still
Is
passed out.
she a sack of
She's
potatoes?
still passed out. She is not waking up. In fact, oh, maybe she does. So all of a sudden, after the cancellation of spells, she just sits up, takes a deep breath, and she's like, "Don't go in."
It's okay, you're outside now.
And she starts crying again. She just starts crying again.
Again.
And
They're very
pulled-
loud.
She's like
you
frantically
should
trying
probably
to.
have her roll to see if she recognizes my voice. Since it kind of freaked her out.
She looks at you. Is like, "You said that."
Uh-huh. I was trying not to freak you out.
And then she looks down and she's like, "Where's the doll?" All right. She doesn't even say doll. She's just like, "Where is it? I need it. Where is it?" And
She's
she drops
crazy. I
out.
think she'd be calling it by its
Put it in your pocket. It seemed important.
She holds it and just starts crying again. And then she like kind of stops crying a little bit and was like, "There's zombies in there," and then just starts crying again.
I think we're gonna blow it up, so the zombies will be gone. I hope you got everything you needed out of there because we're not going back in.
and you assume that we're doing it.
She's just literally just. She's not answering. She's just holding onto that doll.
I think she's got everything important. We're gonna have to blow up your house, ma'am.
She doesn't even care. She's just into that doll.
Okay.
Oh,
Minor
one
illusion,
second, warning.
ma'am. We're gonna have to blow your house up.
And she passed out.
Well, I'm gonna roll, see if she can keep her composure. Oh.
Well, I mean, she already knows it was me that was
Yeah.
talking in the first place. She's gonna be a
But
little
still
more.
freaks her the fuck out because she's nuts.
I'll give it an advantage. Just a. I don't know what I rolled.
18.
Okay. She kind of holds it together, looks over at you, and says, "Stop playing such horrible tricks." Woo!
It's like, ma'am, we're trying to help you. We need. We're thinking about blowing your house up since it's so locked down. They're like
I don't care.
trapped in there. Okay,
Oh, she don't
You're
care.
gonna kill the zombies? Good.
among other things.
And also, y'all could just like shack her up in the house that you guys currently own now.
Yeah, fair enough.
if need be, just like
Yeah, all right.
we'll give you another one. It's smaller, but here it is.
You won't need more room.
Just don't let zombies in again.
I'll pet the lady on the head. It's okay.
She's just steadily crying.
Is she not freaked out about the random cat lizard thing patting her on the head?
I stick
Not
my
really.
tail over with a piece of candy and
I
drop
think
it on her lap.
I think she was scarred she was permanently scarred by zombies.
She's so
done.
she's so terrified right now and sad. And
Probably seen the werewolves and vampires too.
and zombies don't. I mean, this little small cat person is like,
I-
she's
I-
confused as to how it can talk, but it doesn't. She doesn't care. She's like,
He talks like zombies talking lizard thing. No, whatever. I don't care. It's whatever. It's just get rid of the goddamn zombies.
yeah. All right. So what you gonna do, team?
So I suppose my cue.
All right.
And now I take a step back.
Giant.
I'll be steadily walking with that.
Summon?
Make sure she doesn't fall.
Eidolon.
So poof, there's this huge beast, wyvern-looking thing, just hunched over, staring at the door. And everyone notices that, like, it's bright daylight. About 90% of the Barovians around are literally just unfazed.
Because they're all in their own little haze.
They're just walking back and forth. There's a one
Not
old
much
guy
different
that,
from
like,
the first town.
it's creepy, huh? There's one old guy that you see. Actually, the shop owner, he just like like latches everything up and just like
Nope.
Okay, I rolled for religion check to see if what that voice in my head was telling me was accurate. I rolled a total of, since it does give me +2, so it was 22 total.
Yeah.
Completely
Yeah.
legit. So I know who this
Yeah.
person really is.
yeah, you know the goddess. I'll look up her name later, but
Sure.
you do know it's kind of like a Freya type goddess, kind of a knowledge, fertility kind of.
Freya's not really.
No, Freya's prosperity.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
he's giving me the guidance of
100%.
fertility.
No,
as a
I
teenage
need,
boy.
Not Freya. I need
Well,
Frigg.
if you end
There we
up
go.
pregnant,
I
Frigg,
know,
the
right?
mother. The mother of the
It's
goddess.
like-
Mother goddess.
you
Hey,
can blame her.
if my shirt ends
So
up right,
I
I'll be
rolled
impressed.
16 to force her down to.
you'll
You're
get
gonna push her out of the
Disneyland.
door.
I know, right?
I'm gonna do it like in any kind of like.
It's
just gonna blow the
It's
hell
gonna
out
be
of
a
it.
cone just right at, not even the door. It's gonna be at
But
just
sometimes
the
it's what happens
house.
to Brody.
Just-
Steve's a Brody.
You pop out a baby werewolf.
What? No.
We're making a comment about like the goddess of fertility. It's like,
And I'm
well,
like,
he ends
okay,
up pregnant.
It's like you give me the goddess of fertility, and I'm a teenage boy. I'm like, yeah, okay, this is going to get horribly wrong.
So I was like, oh,
And he
if
goes, if
he
you
ends
end up
up
pregnant, I was like, dude, if I end up pregnant, I'll be rich.
It's like he's gonna get Disneyland.
I'm gonna get Disneyland! Yay!
I was like,
All right, so
So he's gonna blow the door clean off his hinges. It's gonna fly like all the way
Into the room.
right into the room.
Squish a zombie.
There's a zombie that's like now. Yeah, there's a zombie that's now like, pancaked against the wall. Like you see its arms just kind of.
Is it a mimic door?
No, not this time. There's no mimic shit.
fortunately, zombies
How does
can't,
the entire
mimics
house take
can't
it?
turn into other living things. If anything, the door would be the.
Because is this house strong enough to take a full force breath from a huge creature?
It's standing. The door is completely gone, and it almost looks like
The awkward part is
there's
some
shrapnel going that way.
zombies. There were zombies upstairs that were like beating down the door, and it was falling apart.
So we do this.
And all the
And
windows
now
are-
we wait for the zombies.
and all the windows are shattered.
I mean, windows are blown out. It's like just. But you only got to kill one zombie.
Well, now we're gonna wait for them to come out because there's a way for them to come out, and when they do, I have my breath.
It's like I'm gonna just stand here
I
and
want
wait.
to kill it. I want to kill it with my horrible breath.
All right, I need.
Cast a minor illusion at the doorway to lure the zombies down.
Okay.
Yes.
And my
So you're gonna. I'm
I
gonna.
have a woman singing like a siren.
I'm gonna.
No.
I need help.
No,
I
you
can't
can't
reach those.
cry sobs.
They're crying. I mean, that's what
Like,
that.
mimic the woman's like sounds that they were like trying to get to inside the house. That'll draw them out.
I need more bone thingies. Alright, so I need more of these guys. I think I said there was a total of.
There was probably about 2 or 3 total skeletons in those bags.
There were 4 downstairs, 3 upstairs that I remember.
For some reason,
Yeah, I think so.
I
Sounds
don't
about
know
right.
where any of my skeletons are.
Some of them all in the same bag.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what. Oh, well, I got one more bag I don't have. Oh, so there's probably it. I need to buy more zombie minis, especially for this world.
Going into a place with zombies, werewolves, and vampires and being ill prepared.
Oh my. Oh.
There's
Actually, no. I know the perfect thing Sniper should do.
Fireball!
Oh, no. Even better than that. Minor Illusion. Play the Thriller music.
You wouldn't know what it is.
I don't even care.
Technicalities.
It's like
Some kind of weird music that sounds like Thriller.
Yep, pretty much. And him starts, and Snuffer, whose expertise, or some
Yeah, it's bro. She's so cool.
starts dancing.
say the 4 on the. Well, that's right. There were
Yes,
4
we
downstairs.
have
He just
to
squashed one.
Take her to the litter box. Make sure she doesn't have to go.
Okay.
So apparently there was more. Wow, okay.
So there were more. Remember, he squashed one. So far, we said there were 4 downstairs and 3 upstairs, from what you told us. And he just killed one, which left 6 out of what we saw.
Of course.
How many do we got now? I lost count. I was just throwing them out there. I didn't count them.
You don't need these.
A lot more than you need. There, we only need those 6.
All right.
Unless you were counting the looking ones that sounds like just hanging off the ceiling that he didn't look up at.
Go away. I do want a bat though, up there. It's just kind of like floating there. Like
he wants his Batman.
I'm Batman.
I do want to create that as a character one time. That medieval Batman with Cal the Bat.
And he'll be over that.
Yeah, or what it was called.
Bratman.
There's one thing I know. Dragons beat bats.
I don't even care.
Dragons beats a lot of things.
Dragons beat most things.
Yeah.
No, with what his voice did it like break up for sunlight to get inside the house?
Not enough,
It
really.
depends on how broken the house would be.
Because they're dumb, but they're not gonna want to walk out into the sunlight.
They don't really have.
Actually, zombies really don't have that problem.
They don't have any problem against sunlight like vampires do. They just.
Yeah, I think
There's literally nothing that stops them from going out in the sun.
Okay.
They just.
Yeah, I was gonna say, think Resident Evil, thing Walking Dead. Zombies never had a problem.
But pretty much, I'm gonna wait until they're in a cone where I can hit at least most of them, and I rolled an 18 for my fire breath.
All right.
Cramming to get through the door.
I want to get initiative rolls on everyone.
But I'm waiting for them, so I still have the opportunity to do it.
Okay.
Are you gonna like tell everybody like, guys, I got this?
Sure.
I mean,
don't worry about it. Wow, are you serious? I just went there and it's like, okay, well, if you got this, and I rolled it at 19.
you're gonna like skid over and like start your pose.
Pretty much like 22 total.
You're gonna like run up on the wall, like over the door, and just like look down all whatever.
I'll just no. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna casually just okay, casually walk over to the next to this building side next to it, and just be like, okay, have fun.
Just
and
gonna
just
sit
watch, lean against the wall.
All right, you're gonna see all of them basically lined up right there. You know, burn them.
Yeah.
Burn them. They all have to make. They make dexterity checks against fire.
Oh, there's.
Yeah.
I mean, I just rolled nat 20s on most of them just to get it past. What's your DC
Fire
save?
breath, DC save. 15.
Are they weak to fire?
Yes.
Oh, yes, they are.
15 plus.
Only mostly everything's.
Oh no, that's the.
no apparent weakness, but
They don't now have a weakness to fire.
So 10.
By the book, they don't have.
Oh,
weakness by
you're
the
talking
fire.
about the double damage part of it.
Yeah, so 15.
They have no weakness to fire.
It's
more
effective.
like
It's effective. Not super effective.
no, they're not genuinely. All right, so
Just gonna do normal damage to them.
you're gonna have to probably get up a little bit closer. There we go. Right at the door.
It yells out, it's like, your mother was a hamster and your mother smoked the blueberries.
No.
They're all
So, yeah.
run. I need 1, 2, 3.
Takes a swig of some liquor.
7.
That would be funny as hell.
There's that rubbing lamination
A 3. Wow.
14.
A 7. Wow. A 9. Wow. All these failures. A 1. That one.
That's the one in the front. That's
one-
the one in the front.
That one like tried to dodge and like fell on his face.
It's like there's
Incinerated.
There's a 13. How much do I have to beat?
15.
Oh yeah, nope, he didn't beat that.
No.
And one more. Let's see if the last one can beat it. Nope.
So
They get a negative 2 to
14
dexterity.
damage to all of them.
Oh wait, I forgot the bat.
Oh, the bus that left with the bat was the one that survived because it flew up.
Just like
Or it was hiding directly behind one of the zombies.
so, poof. How much damage?
14.
14 to all of them. All right, all of them just like slow. Like the front one's dead. He took. Yeah, I'm gonna say he basically what he
You'd be
did.
taking 28 damage.
Like he just. He took double damage from it, and he just incinerated it, just like disintegrated all everything.
Oh, I was
And they all,
going to say he took the damage, and when he tried to get out of the way, he tripped and fell and took another damage from falling.
Just,
He's not even funnier.
like while he's falling, it's like I don't feel so good.
Whoops.
Yeah, that happened.
Fail.
I rolled a 1. Still
Good
no
job.
one, no one watching anyway.
Yeah.
At least we have it for later.
We're not popular.
So he opens up the flame, and all of them are just like real slow and just. I'm gonna have 2 of them go up to the door.
Smoke.
2 of them get up closer to the door. One's gonna get right up at you. He's gonna swing at you. Your armor class?
16.
Woo! He hits.
Yay, I have AC now.
He still hits.
Rude.
Rude motherfucker.
I know, right? Pop! He hits you with his hand, and he just like kind of bitch slaps you.
Wait, that's for the flames.
How dare you breathe fire on me? He smacks you and deals 4 points of damage.
Oh, Tavern Brawler.
He does 4 points of damage. Oh, stay awake.
A Tavern Brawler zombie.
He just smacks you real good.
Also, I'd like to say that I'm I'm like right at the door, so only one can get to me.
Yeah.
They can't mob me.
I want to say this. This is like after he smacks you, he goes, laughs at you.
Okay, this is.
Hand falls off after he hits you.
So.
All the other ones just kind of get closer. They can't really do anything.
Nope.
Oh, brother.
They're trying.
So.
And actually, the one with like the sword, he doesn't actually have one, but he's like trying to get around, but he can't get like to you. He's like trying to push on the one in front of him.
No, you cannot pass through my space.
I mean, they don't know how to do that. They don't know how to do that, so they're just like.
So let's do this all over again. I'm gonna kneel so my dragon can force breath. All of them into the room.
The one he's trying to push through, roll to see if he can stand standing.
Yeah, that's fair.
What?
Strength versus strength.
Because essentially
11.
he's trying to push his way past that one, so it's like trying to pull him back at the same time.
8. So yeah, the one behind him can't push through. And the other ones are all clamoring.
They're trying to do the same thing.
They're all trying to do the same thing. The big one pushes this guy over, like kind of right in front of you, so you get an opportunity attack with whatever weapon you're.
The rock.
The
weird
rock
sword.
is in the house.
That weird the curved blade.
Yeah.
Finesse weapon.
That just flies over.
Plus 11.
11 total.
Yep.
Yeah, you hit him.
And I do a D8 of damage. Plus 2.
Huzzah.
Not like that. Freak out a cat. 8.
8 damage. He's dead. The bat does kind of fly over, and he's just gonna like bug you.
He's gonna like smacking his wings like.
We already went over this. Dragon beats bat.
He can stand up.
It's gonna get chewed on.
So this one's gonna move out of the way because that one got through, and he's gonna.
I got on top of it.
He's just like stepping on it and just goes to hit you. Nat 20.
Okay.
Critical hit, obviously.
8.
Woof.
Oh,
8 points of damage. I wish they had the one zombie-esque. It's like a ghoul. It's something like a zombie or ghoul or whatever. That 4E had that where if it hit you with a critical, it caused you to like start turning to a zombie.
You might want to shift the camera a little bit. This dragon's like gone.
It's just, it's a delay. There you go.
There it goes.
Yay!
Okay,
It's back.
Yay!
and black.
All right. The
What is
white
that?
one's
Black is
gonna.
red.
The white zombie
Can't
right
get
there
through.
is gonna try to push the big guy.
4.
And he can't. He's just like, ugh. And shit. He even rolls. He even sits on his ass. He's prone now. He's just like, ugh.
It was too big.
And the one in the back's not even gonna try. He's just like,
So,
zombie turtle.
your move. Let's do this again.
See one just start
Yeah,
trying to
you're gonna
crawl through the
force
legs of the
Yep.
other ones.
You're gonna move out. Are you squatting down?
I'm squatting. Yeah.
All right, so you're not gonna
He
get
just
it.
sees like one of the zombies sees a hole between the legs. So he just starts
16.
crawling.
16 again.
16. Boof. My hip wants to pop and I can't. It sucks.
Excuse you.
If we upload it to YouTube, see how many views we get.
16.
So how much?
16?
Yeah, they're all dead. Ripped apart. Pieces everywhere. Like, the chandelier falls. Somehow it saved the first... Somehow it survived the first attack. Now this time it goes...
Okay.
Now
Well
after,
accomplished.
now after all of this, everyone's going to hear another voice in the background.
Oh, goody.
And I'm going to need... But where'd you
Fantastic.
go? You're going to hear this guy... you're going to hear the voice and he's going to be like... That was amazing. And he's just like...
Yeah, I know, right?
He's like walking down and he looks old as dirt. He looks... But he doesn't have any facial hair. He just looks so old.
Old wrinkly man.
And he has a battle axe, but he's not using it. But he's using it as like a walker. As like a cane. He's coming down the stairs with a battle axe like a cane.
What's he was inside,
From inside the house?
He was inside the house. He's like, that was fantastic.
What the fuck?
I almost killed you.
My mentality's like, okay, this is interesting.
He walks all the way down.
Like I was just in the house. Where
He was behind a door you couldn't go through.
And he's just like, I thought I'd never leave. I mean,
when the bat bites his foot.
bat's wings are all over the place. There's blood and guts everywhere for that bat. He just got forced breath to oblivion.
That one last little.
Well, if it's
little-
Oblivion, then it's not even there no more.
all of a sudden portal to
His
oblivion
head
opened
was-
up.
Just the head was sitting there, and the guy just happened to bump up against it, and so I had that little reaction of muscle memory.
So it's just he's walking up to you guys, and he's like I said, he's literally using the axe as like a cane. Oh, that was fantastic! I thought I'd be in there forever. I was running out of food. I even had to eat part of my arm. It was disgusting. You actually see a huge chunk of meat missing from his arm.
Well, I guess I rescued you.
Thank you, kind dude. He looks at you. He's like, he like squints because he like can't really see. Goes up to touch your face.
He sees this.
Yeah, he sees the big ass dragon in the back, and he doesn't even seem phased by it. Like but he just goes up and he kind of like goes to touch your face. Do you allow him to touch your
No, I
face?
don't.
He's like, he kind of pulls back because he realizes that was a little creepy. And he's like,
Did he use the arm that had the missing chunk?
yeah. It's like blood, and you're gonna notice when he does that though, the blood is almost like it's not like the whole chunk. There's like no blood really coming from.
So I'm
him.
gonna like, here, let me help you with this. I'm gonna take his arm, and I'm just gonna make the smallest of flames to cauterize it.
I mean, like I said, you can't see.
There's no blood.
There's no actual
He's not
blood. He's
bleeding.
not bleeding. Like it's.
Yeah, but it's still it looks like it's an infected wound.
It's not even bothering him. He looks at you. He's like, "Are you Dragonborn?"
Clearly.
Well, obviously, I can't see very well, child.
What is that, velvet?
I'll remain in control.
He looks at you again. He's like,
That's fantastic. What is that, velvet?
"Nice leather armor there, sir."
Finest craftsmanship
I
I've
keep
done.
it nice and shiny.
He's just like trying to hold himself up now, and there's not many of you kind around here anymore. I've seen them dwindle a lot, very, very much so. Actually, you're the first one I've seen in ages. I've been around
Well,
quite a
I'm
while.
guessing this is the first time you've been out of your house in ages.
It's been a long time since I've been and young lady, what? Do you have horns?
Yes.
She keeps them shiny.
I've never seen.
Haven't you ever seen a tiefling before?
Oh, you're a tiefling. We don't have that many of those here either. There's a lot of humans in Barovia. They're kind of
Annoying.
and don't taste very well. What?
Hi.
Did I say that a lot? He looks
Yeah, I
down
know.
and there's,
You don't.
and I look down and there's furry, tiny thing, and it's talking.
This is Snurfer. He's
Hi.
our mascot.
Found a lady inside.
Oh, you finally shut her up. Oh, Jesus, thank you. Well, not Jesus. Let's just put not Lathander.
Does she
goddamn.
does she respond to that?
She's like, oh, she awake now? I thought she fell back asleep.
Yeah, I thought she fainted again.
Did
No, she didn't.
Oh, that's
Remember?
right, yeah.
She rolled. She didn't.
She's like, she's still like in her own little headspace with
just
that
like,
doll.
just like looks over a little bit.
And
She,
he's,
she really likes her doll.
he's like, oh, I thought she would never shut up. The first order of zombie business is to be quiet. I could have had them all defeated, but no.
Sure you could have.
Sure.
Anyway,
Can you even lift that axe?
what?
Can you even lift that axe?
It falls backwards.
You mean my cane?
Your axe. No, properly.
He's just
No, it's like,
I lifted
what
that.
axe are you talking about, boy? This is my cane.
What axe? Yeah, exactly. That's what he's saying. He's like, this is my cane.
So I'm gonna grab the axe. I'm just gonna
Very
turn
pointy.
it upward for him.
When you go to grab his axe, you're gonna actually feel like a magical presence on the axe itself, and it's almost repelling you. You can't fully grab it for some reason.
I'm gonna detect magic on him.
All right, cool. When you do detect magic on him, you're gonna sense this aura about him that just doesn't seem right. Being from your past, in your history, you know about reincarnation and how certain gods can keep putting the same soul in a different body over and over and over again, and making it more powerful to be like a herald, to be their champion, and you feel like he's been.
RWBY. Have you watched it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The
Oh,
headmaster of the school.
No idea.
Reincarnated.
So he basically, you could tell that he's been reincarnated quite a few times, like it's a curse almost. And the axe itself is something soulbound to him.
It's the axe from Skyrim.
What-
The what's his face and his dog.
Maybe. Sort of. But and he's like,
Oh, the roof
don't
lights.
touch my cane, kid. I can't stand up without it.
So when he
Children
pops up in
these
another
days.
body, does the axe fly away to find him?
Yeah, that's basically what's happening. The axe will follow whatever body he gets into.
So this guy's gonna fall over and then the axe is gonna fly away.
If he dies right here and here, yeah. If you were to kill him here and now, yep. So he's just like, but yeah, I've not seen any Dragonborn or Tiefling for that matter. I've never seen anything like you.
Snarper came from a lab. They were
He's our mascot?
He's our pet it.
All right. Well, you're like the only human on here. He kind of looks at you and he gets a little closer and kind of sniffs.
They have bag stuff.
Looks you up and down and he's like, there's something about you. I don't like it. I don't know what it is, but I just don't like it. And he walks off. And he's gonna
Checking my clothes. Wait, I don't think I smell bad.
I took a shower last night.
I'm just gonna look at you and shake my head.
And so he's gonna turn back around to the house, and he's gonna stamper off. And when he gets to the door that you smash the zombie up, he's gonna walk up to it and open it. And there's gonna be a magic portal thing there, and he's just gonna walk right through it. And it closes behind him.
Squashed zombie magic portal.
I'm just
So was the zombie
okay.
used as a ritual?
Arcane knowledge.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
17.
All right. So when you see that happening, you're gonna assume that it's like a dimension door spell.
okay.
Pretty high level spell. I think in dimension door 3 or 4.
So
I
what-
don't even remember.
you have to.
I can always look at
Higher
that.
than that.
He could do that though. Why didn't he do that while he was trapped inside the house?
Why indeed?
I think it's higher than that.
I
Actually.
always find out.
Because I have all of them. Where's my big one? Where's the big one?
The big one is here.
Uh-huh.
Why don't
I
you
can
continue with the story while
Yeah.
I do that?
But anyway, so you think it's a dimension door type spell. So, very curious thoughts. Why didn't you just? That was strange.
Let's go look.
So I'm gonna take a look inside the house.
7.
You're gonna what?
Take a look inside the house.
All right. So is everybody gonna investigate the now
7.
zombie-free house?
Yes.
What spells at level 7?
Yeah, you can cast it level 7 as a sorcerer.
These things are not in alphabetical order.
Wait, no.
They should be.
No, she wasn't 7. She was. I think she was 6 when
They're
Strix did it.
not.
She wants to get up on things now.
Oh no, she just wants to come onto my shoulder. Use my boobs instead.
I mean, I don't blame her. Boobs are great.
Mm-hmm.
As of right now, Strix is level 7. The whole
No,
crew.
dang,
The whole
like-
crew's level 8 actually.
No, I'm talking about at the part where they meet up with Annabelle. The girl that Dia stabs in at the pond.
Oh yeah, that one. That was way later.
Remember? Yeah, because remember she dimension doored to the lake, then dimension doored back.
It has to be level 4 spell then at least.
Because I think she was like level 6. I think maybe 7 tops.
Then I
Be
have to go
easier, use your
through.
binder.
Yeah,
Alright, hold on.
or look it up on my app. Either one. It doesn't matter. It's not really that big a deal.
Dimension door.
Dimension door. 4th level. Range 500 feet.
Yep.
1 action. You only need the component.
So basically, he's about 400 feet away from here. So I'm looking around. Actually, no, I wouldn't even know that, so I don't even care.
All right. As far as everything goes, I'm gonna give
Messed up. All of
everyone.
a sudden, we just see his body drop off from the sky because he teleported himself up into the air.
Like that. What the fuck? Like Morrowind. Boom. Oh,
Yeah.
shit there.
And the Dragonborn DLC.
Yeah.
Anyone ever play Morrowind? Yeah, you ever play the Morrowind game?
I did.
Yeah, there's the guy who drops right out of the sky.
Yeah, that was, I remember. Scroll of free stuff or something like that.
Yeah.
He created his own spell that like lasts only for a couple of seconds. So he shoots himself up in the air and then he just falls. And it's like for like 500 feet or something.
And how does he not die?
Oh,
he does.
Did. He hits the ground and just like you get some.
Of course you
clothing
can
and
of course you can console
spell,
command him
but he's dead.
back to
You
life.
get a little magic sword with a little shock damage.
Yeah, silver short sword of shocking.
But what good is that spell if it only catch you?
That's the whole point. Is you.
You'd have to
It's a
use another
suicide
spell
spell.
to stop yourself from falling to your death.
Yeah, Featherfall.
Featherfall.
Yeah, that was fun.
But no, that's not gonna happen because I don't need him. I want him to be the crazy old guy, full of magical towers.
It's like all of a sudden we're.
He's full of magical
And he
towers.
splats.
You said he's full of magical towers.
Yep.
That seems uncomfortable.
That sounds like one sore
Yeah,
asshole.
he gets stronger every time he comes back. Apparently.
Mm-hmm.
With another tower.
So it would
crammed up his
actually
ass.
be good thing to kill himself at this point. Unless he can't kill himself.
No, he's not allowed to suicide.
Even if he's senile and does it by accident.
That's an accidental death, not a
Yeah, that's
suicidal
that
death.
might work.
He accidentally cast the spell in the wrong location.
Nah, he critical failed a fireball.
I could have swore there was a ledge here at one point.
So anyway,
Scooby do that shit and he's like stand up there.
so what do we find?
All right, I need everyone who's going in the house to look around for like specific items and such to roll if they want to get something or not or whatnot.
That knocked.
15,
20.
22, 2.
9.
Princess is looking in here and just like utterly
This is
repulsed.
all disgusting
It's
and
so
dirty.
dirty. I can't even deal right now.
Can't deal at all. Oh my god.
A total of 9 perception.
Arthur's not interested in anything that's in here. He's just running around. Yay, no more zombies.
Whoops.
Kitty cat is.
Hang on, no, I promised to show her off on stream.
There's no one watching.
I don't care.
Let her attack the dragon.
Alright, so.
Attack of the monster kitty.
Pussy beach dragon? Sure, that sounds about legit.
Yeah, I don't know how cameras work.
Pussy beat pretty much everything.
Meow.
Meow.
And that's our new addition to the Misfits.
Yeah.
Part of the Panther we play for future references by the kitty cat.
Yeah, I know, right? Panther attack! Meow.
No.
I promise I didn't cast enlarge this time.
Enlarge the kitty cat.
That's some big pussy.
Okay. Meanwhile, on the other range.
So.
Back on the plot.
Well, Starford just kind of fumbles around and finds a few like loose coins.
Yay.
Yay, the Strahd coins.
And a couple silver Strahd coins, and you actually come across another unique coin that doesn't have a Strahd face on it. It seems like it has like a almost a dragon symbol on the coin itself.
That's a golden dragon.
No, it's not a gold coin. I mean, it's a coin. It looks like it has no real monetary value. Like, you might be able to find a collector to sell it to, or just keep it as ornamental.
Or it's related to something else.
Or it's related to something else.
Yeah,
And
unique dragon coin.
Of course, the dragon shape is Skyrim dragon, but anyway, moving on.
It's a scepter. Yay.
It's a golden dragon.
Face.
Okay. So.
You rolled. You rolled 20, and then you rolled
15. Actually, it's a 16 with the thingy.
Alright, so.
Oh, well, then mine was technically a 3.
Wait, no, then it's plus 2, so it's a 17.
This place is still disgusting. I can't stand it. Yuck.
It's so dirty. I'm out of here.
Go come, my panther.
Very much.
Retractable claws. Whoosh.
I do not have that feat.
I know. Can Typhus get that? Oh, too cool.
Are you serious? Wow, okay.
I don't want to technically know.
Flings
Here,
are the best.
I will scratch your back.
Yeah, I can scratch you.
And those like weird ass demonic claws where they come out like, and then come out instead of just long nails. They literally like, kind of thing.
Yeah, doing better.
They like bend outward so it actually fucks shit up. All right.
So it can fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I forgot to do? I could have had a bunch of people.
Good job.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. You would have. Yeah. No. That would have been a hard thing to save. It would have had to been a Constitution save of like over 25 to stay alive. For the zombies to get their undead fortitude, or force breath, it wouldn't have worked anyway.
Yeah, no.
It would have been an almost impossible roll. Like a nat 20. Nope, that's 12. Alright, so we're going through the house. You're going to notice, you two both are going to notice a couple more of the coins that he found. They're scattered about the house. You're going to catch a glimpse of, on the opposite side where, you know, how Snarfer went right instead of left, you go, I just can't make it, I'm done.
The old man must have been on the left.
The left side, you're gonna go in and you'll run into the room up there where said old man was chilling, and up there you're gonna catch a glimpse of a few more trinkets sitting around. They're not really magical in property, but you feel like if you were to take them to an enchanter, someone would be able to like put something on it powerful, or
Sure.
they're basically all necklaces. They're just a different varying like colors, and
How many?
3 separate necklaces. 1 ruby, 1 sapphire, and 1 emerald. Shut up, don't judge me. You're gonna run up and you're gonna go like how Snarfer went when he went to save the girl. Scare the girl to death.
She was a woman, thank you very much.
Whatever. You're gonna go up there and
Orally.
off to the door that the zombies,
Gums.
zombies were destroying. You're gonna look in there and you're gonna see a big bag. It looks like a coin bag.
Okay. I'll go in, check it out.
All right. When you pick it up, you got to pick it up, and it feels like it's got no weight to it at all.
That's interesting. Check it out with detect magic.
Okay.
Snarfer's gonna go up to the door the old man went through.
Yes, perfect.
Yes.
Nothing's.
You open it and it's like slimy zombie guts just.
Yes.
Hey, princess, you should check this out.
Yes.
No. Completely eats Snarfer in one bite. Oh. We have to save Snarfer now. The giant fucking.
You should definitely try to do.
Snarfer goes Super
touch
Saiyan and
attack
blows
on it.
into smithereens.
Enlarge. It's like Oh, that would be gross.
So,
when you do, what you got, 15 on the roll?
detect magic, I don't have to roll.
Oh,
Did
that's
you
right.
find something, Snarfer? I'll walk over to because he said I should check out behind the door.
Say, hey, this looks so weird. Look, she's like the only one still around.
So when you you're gonna open the bag, and when you open it,
When I
you're
see it,
gonna
I just
see
whack you with my
like
tail.
an infinite vast.
So what
void.
you're saying is this is a bag of holding.
You got a bag of
Kitty
holding.
wants
So
to play on
this
the
is
computer.
going on my belt, and I'm just not
Where
gonna
to go over
mention
there?
anything.
Alright.
Oh, I do want to say that I am looking around for anything that's like giving off the same kind of type of magic as he used, because I'm curious on who he is and what the fuck is going on with this jackass.
Really, the only thing you can see magical is that bag.
Okay.
I don't know about this.
You're gonna feel that
I guess
it
maybe you can pet me,
was his.
but I'm gonna back up a bit. Oh, okay. It's okay.
So there's no
I'm
trace
going back down there.
Well,
at all.
No, nothing at all. You're gonna see kind of like a. Actually, you're gonna when you look close enough, you're gonna see basically a trail of magic slime. Basically, almost like he was like a snail when he was walking. That guides him out to the door. You know, to where he's
The whole way.
the whole way. Just
That's creepy. Are there any books at all in his room?
nothing.
Okay.
He was just kind of closed up there, almost like out of the excitement that all the zombies were gone. He can finally leave. He left his bag.
Okay.
Do you want to attune to the bag?
Atone.
Attune to it.
Yes.
You're gonna be like taking that time, sitting there, meditating on
I'm
it.
just waiting for them to find something.
She's like focusing in on this little bag. So I'm like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Could it work?
Finally, he shuts up!
It's a
but
snarf.
but I get that to your head now.
No. See, I would put him all the way into till just his head.
Look at me pull a rabbit out. Oh.
All of a sudden,
It was like ugly ass rabbit. Damn.
we're sitting there and it's like, everybody, we have to unlock our secret weapon. You mean my dragon? No, the other one. Oh.
I choose you.
Flies out the bag. Enlarge.
All I see
Everybody
is
somehow learns enlarge.
Throw the bag away with like someone.
no. If you take it by just like the little part of it at the end, and then you go.
The slingshot him.
You got somehow all of them learn enlarge. Poof, poof.
I can learn large actually.
Giant snarf.
Okay. This is
Okay, so back on to actual topic here.
Be well, look at the blood.
Before I put him in
So when you get to the
Well, you're
point
not
where
answering me, so Snarfer just walks away.
once you get to the atonement, you're gonna learn the trigger word.
The atonement. You have to atone for your sins to use this bag, apparently.
Keep forgetting the words. He's stuck to it. He's like,
She.
it.
Her name is Anastasia.
Oh, duh! I saw the post and forgot. Attune, not atone. There's a difference.
Yeah, there is.
Big difference with one letter. Ah, the English language. Screw you all.
a tune has two tunes.
Close enough.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Moving on.
So you're gonna learn the trigger word.
Yep.
Peaches. No.
Peaches.
Make it up, I don't care.
Cream.
And you obviously know the fundamentals of a bag of
Whenever you
holding.
use the bag, you must say, I want
Don't stick in the what kind of hole is it?
Portable hole.
Yeah, the portable hole. Don't put the portable hole in the bag of holding.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
But you can put the bag of holding in the portable hole.
You can.
Yeah. Portable hole's so much fun though. Remember we did that in LJ's one. I think it was before you. No, we were all in. LJ had the portable hole, and he like stuck it on the roof or whatever, and he just.
I had a portable hole, and we stuck someone in it, and we wrapped it back up until just their head was sticking out of the ground.
That was a good day.
That's funny. But
we also trapped like 20-something fucking
Mind flayers.
mind flayers in it.
But yeah, bag of holding basically.
That can hold all the stuff.
Pretty much everything you want to hold in there. You have to ask when you open it, trigger word, name of what you want, and it pulls it out. And it is bound to you.
I'm gonna let you know that the trigger word is cream.
Okay.
Because he likes cream.
Everything.
I figured as much.
He, as well as I, like bakery goods.
Fair enough.
Yes, everyone just,
Oh my
just
God, I
loves
guess-
seeing a giant dragon just sitting there eating a cream cake.
I want to see.
Cream cake!
I'm gonna get this dude on like some macarons, just like.
And he's just sitting there, just being perfectly, just sitting there like he's
Do I have
a
tea?
normal person. Just
You definitely have tea. And you drink
took
it
his
like
arms
this.
away. Now he can't eat his cream cakes.
Oh, he can eat it. You just like toss one up there like a dog.
Yeah. In any case.
Bigger.
All right, so everybody met the nameless one. I'm surprised no one asked him for his name.
Well, it didn't give us much of a chance.
Yeah.
He just kept talking.
Actually, no, I don't know that one.
Mordecai did.
Hey, you're
Oh.
pretty.
I think he's gonna be my replacement for the Mad Mage, honestly.
So in any case,
All right, so old man with the weird desk.
we don't find any more clues here.
Nope, no more clues. This is a barren wasteland of blah.
So I'm just gonna leave.
All right. Back outside, Mad Mary has finally stopped crying. Finally. She finally stopped. She's getting her composure back.
You feeling better now?
Alright.
It's more than a pillow. It's a bed.
I mean, she is tiny.
Boob. I want a bed of boobs.
It would be very soft and squishy.
Alright,
Would
so
be.
I'm assuming either Snarfer
warm.
or our resident charisma expert is going to talk to her.
Yeah.
I have a high
already talked to
charisma. Me and him have the same level of charisma.
I know,
just
everybody's
saying.
got really high charisma.
I have 17.
She gets a major bonus to
I
it.
went up to her and said, "Are you feeling better?"
Oh, okay.
I only have a 13, so I don't care.
She stops crying, she looks at Snarfer, and
I have a +3.
she looks at you, and she literally, like, she's holding the doll, and for the first time, she actually, like, she's still holding the doll, but she, like, goes down and, like, pets your head. She's like,
It's stuck. He has to move.
No, it was underneath my
Oh, okay.
and she, like, pets your head, she's like, well, you're a cute one.
I can see it now, like,
Kitty!
I like to hug you and squeeze you.
She, like, pets your head, she's like, well, you're a cute one. She's finally, like, calming down. She's like,
Sorry about your house.
She's like, oh, that's fine. I'm actually a little worried. She looks around kind of at all of you, and she's like,
There was a weird old guy.
Yes.
A weird old guy came out of your house.
she's like, oh, that guy.
Your arm.
I don't understand him. He was going in and out, and he would never fight the zombies. I don't know what's going on. He was weird.
He was probably making the zombies.
There's always that possibility.
Yes.
And she looks at all of you, and she, especially with the dragon, she's like, can you just make him come out of thin air?
That's how I answer it.
You just put him back.
He just poops.
So cool. She's like, all right, well, I actually wouldn't mind asking you for a favor. Do something for me. And she's like focusing on the Snarfer more because he's like a small kitten, but she's still like talking to all of you.
What kind of favor?
I need y'all's help to get something else.
What kind of favor?
Well, see, my daughter, let's put it nicely, she's a little lost.
Did she turn into a werewolf?
No.
Good, because then she'd
Worse,
be dead.
actually.
There's
She-
worse than a werewolf.
Yes, she fell in love with that man, that thing, that monster.
Strahd.
Please don't say his name. His name summons him. Just don't say it.
Clearly, you did a bad job at raising her.
And she's like, she looks back at Snarfer, she looks back at you,
Shakes head.
and she's just like, and you see tears start to well up again, and she's
Oh
just
no,
like,
don't cry again! Say nice things. Say we'll help her.
We will help her because we are on a mission, and clearly, this is on there.
I hop up on my tail and I start rubbing her head now, patting her on the head. It's okay. You don't have to worry about Scaly.
He's just a dick.
Wow, thanks.
damn,
Miss.
the shade.
He gets heartburn sometimes.
That's true.
Alright, and she says, well,
I got
she's
that.
been gone for about a week now.
Because you're a dragonborn, so your heart burns sometimes.
And that's why I agreed with it. That and because he likes fire and fire everything, and so stuff happens.
So the doll she's wearing is quite strange. Wears a sackcloth dress, and it belonged to Mary in her youth and was passed down to Gertruda. Gadolf Blinsky, the toy maker of Valaki, made the doll. Stitched it into the hem of its dress is a frayed tag bearing the words "In no fun," or "Is no fun, is no Blinsky." That's fun. But
Trademark, ship it.
yeah, I'm not sure why that was information I was given, but okay. So Gadolf Blinsky is a toy maker in Valaki
So Blinsky gets off.
on making toys.
Oh my.
And then he plays with him.
Oh my.
Are the Vistani from Velaki?
Are you asking that character?
Yes, I am.
Alright, she looks at you very awkwardly as she's like,
They rhyme, so they like it. Like made me think of
Yeah.
Vistani. So I'm like,
she's
wait
like, Vistani, those hedonists.
this guy gave
What
me a
else?
That's
spoon.
me.
Out of character, I'm just like,
Yeah. I don't care. Yeah, those hedonists, all they do is party and drink.
They're great people. They're fun.
And of course, they're the only. They're strangely the only group of people that can enter and leave this realm. Those evil people. And she just like kind of gets the doll, and instead of like crying, she's like now muttering to herself and like glosses over.
No.
I mean, we kind of understand how her daughter might have turned out the way she did. Her mom's a little
Retarded.
touched.
She is actually gone now to the point where it's just boom. And she's back in the doll, and she's just like,
So what are we gonna do with her?
I think we should take her to the weird old man.
Weird old man?
The one with the axe is the king.
He poofed!
oh no, he's going. Oh, he's going to the store, old man.
oh, okay, I was about to say, hold up.
I didn't
Wait a
think he
minute,
was
what
that
happened?
weird.
I mean, he was. Yeah.
Alright,
He's an old man, and
He's
he
nothing
still,
compared to Steve.
he's an old man, and he still gave his number to her.
That's true.
That is not that strange.
Which is actually kind of awkward. They don't have phones.
Magic Twitter.
Address?
Yeah, an address. There, that works. Shit. I don't know why.
This is my number. It's an address.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense in a way.
On the way back, when we pass a random woman, I just slip the paper into her bag.
Roll.
Just one of the random women there. Just
Roll sleight of hand. Oh, well, if you're doing that, you don't have to worry about it.
I mean, she's kind of in her own little world anyway.
I mean, yeah, if you go up to one of the ones with the haze.
You could walk up to them and stick it right down their cleavage, and they ain't gonna do anything.
No, then just.
Okay, so I kind of just want to temporarily do that down, cause the fog.
I mean, it'll give you plenty of time to figure out how the female body works.
Boop.
Hey, I wonder if they'll slap me if I do this time. They're not doing anything. It's weird. It's squishy.
Oh my god, no.
Is it wet?
No, it's awkwardly dry.
Dry as a bone.
Done.
That's fine.
Is it spitting out dust?
Bat, though.
Ooh, is it worse? Is it crusty?
Unfortunately, the pantaloons won't let me see anything.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Have y'all ate?
What?
Have y'all ate anything?
Nope.
I know you ate before y'all got. Oh, actually, no, you didn't eat.
I haven't
He
eaten.
did.
I'm not really that
I need a
hungry.
little something before coming over.
Okay, I was actually getting a little hungry, so they don't want to order anything.
I'm a little bit hungry.
If I do pizza, then I'm like kind of
I don't really.
decline on things and stuff.
I don't really.
Well,
You
there's,
had pizza last night.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I
I'm
mean,
not gonna want
there's
pizza.
Chinese food. I don't know.
damn Chinese sounds very intriguing.
Intriguing.
And there's Lucky Star. I know they're open.
You don't want to take a break before going to the next order of business?
Might as well.
Try to find something to eat.
Sure.
What
I
are we gonna
brought
do about
the lady
food
to
then?
the old man.
We
Yeah,
can
we-
drive over to the subway.
Subi ways.
So I think that works for me.
Okay, I'm gonna let you do that so I can go to the bathroom.
Okay.
You already know what I want.
Banana peppers,
Olives
olives.
and tomatoes on the spicy Italian with
Can I bring your card to pay for yours?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Because then I don't want food.
What?
Because then I don't want food. I don't.
He doesn't want
I don't
food.
want to use money on anything right now.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, if I have to buy it, I don't want it. Wait, what?
I'm kind of saving my money for Cyber Monday, for stuff.
Kim's looking at him like, what is that?
So you get paid on Friday.
Yeah, and I don't care. I don't want to waste money. Ow.
My snarfer's gonna go up to you and say, "Hey, you have the ability to look at magic stuff, right?
Mhm.
Could you check out this dagger, please?"
Detect magic.
Yeah. You're gonna see that this dagger is a magical by purpose blade.
What?
It gets past magical or resistance to non-magical weaponry. Kind of resistance.
Oh.
Basically,
It's
it's
basically like a silver dagger, but it's
Yeah.
not silver.
It bypasses.
It also gets a +1 to attack rolls.
Whoops!
It's a +1 dagger that bypasses magic.
And it seems to have something sentient about it.
It has a will of its own.
Her butt's rolling.
And if I'm distracted by the kid, and it's really hard to do this. Like I want to like play with it.
I actually, you said something. No, he hasn't refilled it. Dang on it. Never mind.
I mean, it depends on what he's doing, because if he's like talking out loud to Snarfer, everybody can hear it.
Oh yeah, okay.
He says it's like sentient, and he says that there's something dark about it, but he can't pinpoint exactly what it is.
I asked the lovely voice inside my head.
Roll for intelligence. Do religion check. See if
So it's able to get past
like the
normal weapon
resistance. Yeah.
19.
19 on religion.
Yep. 15 plus 2 plus 2.
Your pretty little female voice inside your head tells you that the sentience behind it is a type of god that granted it a blade, granted this blade sentience. It doesn't seem like it can possess the user, but it will.
Is it Dagon? His razor.
I wish it was.
That'd be more for my character.
It might be something. Actually, you know what? I like that. I like that path better than what I was going to do. It's a dark god. However, the blade can be used for good. The darkness behind it seems to. Funny thing is, because Snarfer won't be affected by this curse at all, because of the way he's built, the way he is, the way a Snarf is.
We are completely innocent.
Completely pure.
There's
most
to
there's more
draw on.
Yeah, most people it'll corrupt.
Yeah.
It'll slowly change them to the evil side. And when you attack with the dagger,
It's a Sith dagger.
when you hit with the when you actually deal damage to the dagger, deal damage with the dagger, you roll a percentile dice, and anything above 70% on the percentile, you deal 2d10s extra necrotic damage.
Awesome.
But you have to roll the percentile to get that extra damage.
I relay that message to you.
You also, normal people, you won't know this now. You won't know this yourself, Snarf, because you don't really even know all of you.
Is it an extra 2d10 damage?
Yeah, if you roll higher than 70% on percentile dice.
Yep. Necrotic.
And it's necrotic. A normal person or a normal humanoid or a normal alignment, they'll start to enjoy killing, basically, and
What
start
if you already
turning to.
already enjoyed it?
Oh, in that case, I would really hate to have that dagger.
Because, I mean, killing itself isn't negative, so.
Yeah, it'd be more like you would kill more innocents than
And then
anything.
in that
But
case,
what would
it'd be
happen
bloodlust.
if that were to be, you know, like
I'm
to go
proficient with
against
daggers.
how your character thinks, so they didn't do it because they only killed this kind of person? Would it still manipulate them enough to cause them to kill someone else outside that range?
Yeah,
Well, since I
it
was
would
told
change
it
to the
was
point where
It wants you to kill.
it's like die. Everything must die, and I must do it.
It's a zero blade.
Or she just wants to eat for a little bit.
pretty much just
Must
that
have
person.
known
That's
that.
all.
It's Lanacore. It's evil Lanacore.
And
Pretty much what a person would be doing.
yeah, he's just like, I need to find something to murder. And then basically with your character, essentially,
Your
you're
cat.
not even gonna hear
This
it.
one?
Like it'll be a faint whisper in the back, and you're just like,
You know what?
With them telling me it's sentient, I'm like, hey, can you talk? Hey.
Why did you lock him in?
what do you want?
Because he wants to be in there so much.
I was like, hey, can you talk?
Yeah,
You hear
you don't
him.
want to be
Is this thing on?
cooped up in
You
there.
hear a deep, booming voice in your head.
You just
What do you
chill.
want?
Hey, just want to say hi. God.
Stick this at you.
I don't want to use you anyway.
Just saying hi. Don't have to be mean.
He's just like, okay, I'm going back to sleep.
Lee,
But
you could understand me. Oh my gosh, it's been so lonely.
I could do shit like that.
my snarfer's gonna be bugging it to talk. I'm
Oh,
gonna be bugging
so
it to
Oh,
talk.
please, for the love of Sandy, shut up, kill me.
Oh, Satan, throw me into the fire of the mountain, blah, 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 blah.
No.
Whatever his name is. Whatever the mountain from Lord of the Rings.
Mount Doom.
Yeah, Mount Doom. Pal. I felt dumb as hell. Thought there was something else to it, like some kind of, like elven name.
Doom.
What?
That's something else.
Yeah, but I mean, it could be.
Oh,
thought of
Mount
as-
Grayskull.
No, that's something totally different.
So on the Mount Grayskull, apparently She-Ra's got a new
toy.
No,
the Zephyr Blade.
She's got her own a new series on Netflix.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they're rebooting it on Netflix, and it's gonna be so stupid.
Yeah, it looks like they.
No.
It looks like
Think if She-Ra was drawn by the Powerpuff Girls, basically.
Yeah, basically, it's like a Powerpuff Girls kind of.
Or Steven Universe.
Yeah. Steven Universe as a show was pretty good though. Steven Universe was pretty cool. It was a little annoying.
Trust me, it's like what they did to Teen Titans, and they ruined it even more than it was already ruined.
They're bringing it back though. For season 6.
They're bringing the original back.
Yeah, the original back.
And apparently there are rumors that they're going to fight the stupid Teen Titans.
Yeah, they're going to actually do that. Alright, so we're going to break for lunch.
They're all stupid.
If you will. We're going to break for a little bit of food, and then we'll get back in it and see what our team runs into next. By the way, the team is going to go ahead and make a short rest at the their little kind of hut area, their little house that they...
We gotta go all the way back to the beginning.
Okay, on that note...
Or we can stay here. I mean, there's just a missing door. There's plenty of rooms to find a place to lay down. You just know that anybody can come in the door now because it's open. There's no lock on the door. Because there's no door.
So have you taught your panther how to use a broom?
Because I'm pretty sure Miss Princess might want to go back to like our less dirty house.
Yes.
It's still gonna be dirty.
The lesser the better. So Princess makes her way. Princess makes her way back to the original house and lay in the bed, take a little short rest. I don't think anybody took any damage or anything. Oh, you did. Just a little bit. You'll be all right.
Just for a little bit from the being bitch slapped by a couple of zombies.
The other zombie hit you so hard his arm fell off.
Broke his wrist.
Looking like Deadpool over here, like.
That was my favorite fight scene of all time.